I appreciate every single video player that has the stats for nerds section on it, because the stats for nerds section should be stats for everyone. Everyone should know what these stats are. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is the Biendeo stream today on this fine adjusting my mic. 4th of August, 2025. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and we'll have a wonderful week ahead of you. My week's been more chill and maybe a bit lethargic, but I feel like I've described multiple weeks as lethargic. How about let's dive right into it. We're playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst again more this week to brighten up your day and or week. Sup Fetty, how's it going? Here we go, let's dive into it. Oh my gosh, EA app. So like I click on the button, and then EA app has to launch, and then, oh boy, the amount of time it takes to get into the game. It's crazy. There we go. Whoa. There we go. And then NVIDIA Ansel needs to kick in. And there's also no online. Oh my gosh. BRB. He just got here and then he be right backed. Cannot believe it. That's fine. But yeah, no, this is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. On the last week, we committed not one, but 2 acts of terrorism. And then I got beat up by a bunch of dudes a ton at the end. And I can't really tell you if I did anything right or wrong. But I got there in the end. So, but we are at the bang on 47% of the way through the story, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of the pace, and we're going to try and see if we can go to, well, I guess this would be the thing, and I need to hack that, so we need to make sure that we go here right now, because I'm in the wrong warehouse. And, but yeah, other than that, he's back. Alright, how do I play this game? My fingers are a bit sore because I've been playing, Guitar Hero 3 for like 5 hours. But nah, it's all good. Ooh. Nice aerial kick, and there we go. But oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, hi there. Are we still beating up people? Am I meant to keep in? Like, I know it's not my objective. I'm just gonna run. You're just in my way, fellas. Actually, yeah, I've got a wanted level again. It's not a mission, no. I just sort of left home. There's a couple of fellas here. Maybe we'll get more experience. Maybe it's the part of the story has allowed me to keep getting, I guess, police onto me. I can't just wander all over. Where? Oh, I really need to go out that way, don't I? Oh, darn. But yeah, other than that, no, it's been a pretty nice, chill week. I have a bunch of games that I've, well, maybe not a bunch of games. I got a big one. I sort of have more thoughts of Phantasy Star Online. I got there in the end. But also, there's been a bunch of, how would I put it? There's some developments, and there's some... There we go, that's how you get that. There's some developments, and there's also some, good news. Twitter finally implemented age correctly. You are now old. Congrats. But yeah, I looked into that a bit, because I, got something wrong last week when I was, mentioning it. You can now see adult content. That's good. I got something wrong when I was mentioning it last week. I incorrectly said, oh, I think this only affects websites with more than 1 million active users. And the answer is, no, that's Australia. Australia is doing 1 million active users. The UK, I looked up the law in particular, they classify the affected websites as anything that has user-to-user content. So specifically, it's the main goal is that it has user-generated content intended for others to see. That's not to say that, like, I think they have an exception for things like comment sections. Like, if it's like a news article and there's a comment section, it won't classify that. Also, if either it's predominantly marketed... Oh, it is a lot of sites, though, yes. If it's predominantly marketed towards or it has a significant UK user base. Now, what is a significant user base? Completely undefined. They let that sit for, was it Ofcom? Is that the name of the org? They have a regulatory body that they've basically given the power to do everything. So the whole, like, this bill passed in 2023, and I knew it kind of existed. Man, these guys are onto me, aren't they? I don't suppose this is a cheeky, like, constantly... Nah, no way. I'm hearing the beep beeps. Is the beep beeps in here? Oh, hi there. There's a couple of dudes on me, aren't they? But yeah, it's not defined in the law itself what exactly counts as user to user, or what exactly counts as, come on, the safe house has to count as a safe house, right? Hack the screen. I've already hacked the screen. You're telling me I couldn't fast travel here as well? Hack the nearby grid node. Oh, the grid node. Where's the grid node?
She's gone.
I haven't exactly made it. I assume the grid node is like a big sign, or a big... I would have thought the sign was in the safe house though. There's definitely been some big pushbacks though. But I'll just finish up the classifications. So yeah, so what exactly is I guess a big site for, you know, UK, how would I put it? Like a substantial amount of UK citizens, I don't know. But it does provide exemptions for websites that particularly are not designed around the user-to-user feedback, or if they do, most of the stuff on the site is published by, I guess, the site maintainers. So, single-user Fediverse instances probably are safe. Anything with... Woo! Inconvenient content such as... the content doesn't particularly... How to put it? The bill doesn't actually make a big... Like, how to put it? There's no actual crimes or anything really put in place by the bill. It's actually entirely done by Ofcom, and Ofcom has basically taken upon themselves. Actually, the bill does ask for all sites to do routine safety reports. So basically, also this was no. I'm here. Oh, it's up there. That's not what I'm like. What I think I need to do, but it's certainly what I want to do. How do I get up there other than jumping from the roof? We'll try jumping from the roof again. Do we trust this? Well, the org has existed since 2003. And do we trust it to be fair and transparent? Oh, well, no, it's a government org. There is no reason for you to trust the government org in any way, shape, or form. But certainly, like, their interest is for, I guess, the government purpose, and they will be pressured by public backlash. How much public backlash? Not 400,000 signatures. I'm hearing lots of weird noises in that direction, but, okay, so the package is just there. If I can just, like, drop down onto it, but I'm probably going to grab this instead. That's an awkward ledge. How do you get there? Do I stand here and then I take the jump? Yeah, that works. But that's a secret bag. That's not the... You know, the... whatever thingy. I don't know. We'll just keep going there. SKG also ended. It did indeed get, I think, 1.4 million signatures. I was going to say subscribers. Signatures, which is good news for them, because that means that they will definitely, most assuredly, have enough signatures to get over the fake outs, the fakers. And this should, at the very least, get the EU Parliament. Is it a parliament? It's not exactly voted on. Ooh, hi there. There's so many dudes here. What is happening there, by the way? I saw this one chef flicking out. Yes. Yeah, 400,000 signatures on that, petition to basically say, hey, can you, like, get it overruled? And yeah, they basically were just like, yeah, nah. You're on the side. And it's terrible as well, because, the proponents... It's weird, because... Big corporations have spoken out against this. Facebook has flat out said that this is terrible. Apple is very, very much saying it's terrible. And granted, like, it is their business model to somewhat capitalize off a freer internet, which swings in both ways. Don't, like, just because Facebook is saying it's... Oh my gosh, look! Look, the Steam overlay showing. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to watch on the Animal stream. It wasn't showing last week, but now it is. Maybe we'll do a quickie disable right now, just for my sake, for editing. Friends. Offline. Offline. Sup? We had a hard graphics card crash, which probably took out. Yeah, I'm starting a bit late. Yeah, there we go. Welcome 321. Welcome to the stream. It's the Biendeo stream today. Let's find 4th of August. Nah, classic Mirror's Edge Catalyst caused a graphics card crash, which was good fun. Very catastrophic. So I was hearing the I don't know what was going on. What were my symptoms? My Stream Deck was frozen because I have a clock running at all times, so I know it was stuck. The display's hard turned off. They just didn't... The graphics card wasn't outputting anything. And I was listening to the audio of the... I was listening to the audio of the intermission music until the end of the track, and then it stopped. So I don't know what's going on with weird crashes like that, you know, when it's like, okay, well that seems, you know, it's very hardware driven, but it's just surprising how many programs function oddly when the graphics card crashes. You would think they would try to be very independent of the graphics card. Fortunately, I am here after I picked this up, so I'm not like that far away, other than I punched some people and they are, I guess, unpunched now, so... and I did disable the Steam overlay before restarting, so at least I've done that. There's no more risk of me crashing, but isn't that... Oh, well, there is that. There's risk of me jumping off buildings. But yeah, no, I see a chat. This has become a bipartisan issue. Well, I wouldn't... How would I put it? I wouldn't say bipartisan in the sense of... Like, how would I put it? The word bipartisan, I feel like, is sort of been spurred on to sort of encourage the idea that there's only two... Oh my gosh. To encourage the idea that there's only two sides, when really it's like, well, people are going to flip-flop between... Not flip-flop, but like, people are going to change between issues and topics quite a bunch. I literally respawned right next to where I was. Not to say you're wrong for saying that. I certainly do think that, well, people of, you know, various points in the political divide... depending on how you cut it, will definitely see that this is, you know, how would I put it? The lore is very, like, how would I put it in the kindest words? It's very wishful. It thinks that by doing this, and by guaranteeing that everyone on these sites is 18, therefore... Which isn't even in the law, by the way. It's not... The law isn't even to make it so that the sites have to be 18... Sorry, that users have to be 18 in order to view the content. It's that... Ofcom has the right to set the rules however they want to protect children's safety. And they've determined that by preventing anyone from being, I guess, under the age of 18 from going on these sites at all, they'll fix the problem. That's the issue, is that, like, the law isn't actually that ridiculously restrictive, but the safety reports are silly. It's silly overkill. Children, oh yeah, children's safety is 100% yeah, like, it's a scapegoat used for the worst things in the world. And then they'll use this thing of like, oh, we surveyed 1,000 people. Oh, he was killed.
Are you seeing this?
These are some good action photos, though.
They killed him. The bastards killed him.
Noah.
We had an off-screen death.
To disappear, Faith. I talked to Rebecca Thane, and she's offering us sanctuary.
No.
We're just getting choosers. We have nowhere else to go.
Noah didn't trust Rebecca.
I trust her to hide us, at least. She hates Kruger, too.
Oh, is this our excuse for this part of the plot to hang out with the secondary character?
Until this whole thing blows over, I'll send you the location. Stay off the beat until we're there.
Oh, look at this ability to go over to the rest of the map. Oh, there's a hole. I can go in the hole. Very nice. But yeah, no, they, like, yeah, it's 100% a scapegoat. I don't quite, how would I put it? Yeah, the survey doesn't exactly, like, I don't think it reflects people in the sense of it, you know, it gets the sentiment. It's like, well, obviously, I think we'd all want kids to be safer online. Is every kid, like, in danger right now? Well, probably not. I mean, these big sites are notorious for sort of, you know, doing tons of data analytics and actually catching a lot of the dubious content, but also somewhat non-dubious content also gets over-filtered, and that's why we have such weird lexicon, like in Minecraft and Unalive and all this stuff floating around the world now, because, like, literally people have to, well, except that's for advertisers more than actual safety. Isn't that weird? Advertisers are probably more prudish than the governments. Makes sense, actually, but yeah, it's just like, people are already doing that, and these sites are 100% like, you know, gonna keep their image up of being, like, you know, the de facto social media sites. So they're not gonna let this, you know, like, in a video, watch someone, well, how would I put it? I think a lot of these sites, if you showed anyone who was in any form of moderation on these sites, what was, you know, some of this bad content, because, like, there's tons of examples of this as well. Yeah, Facebook has 100,000 times, like, people keep forgetting, that, what was the one, there was one site that, and this one's a sensitive topic, but I bring it up because people sort of forget this, but the, I think we just need to slide down, don't we? But if anyone remembers the Christchurch shooting, that was streamed on Facebook. And, like, he mentioned the name of a YouTube personality. Like, it's not, you know, they did take, I think he was done by the time Facebook took his stream down. I don't think it was, and granted, you know, like, it's only a few minutes. I don't blame Facebook for not catching that ahead of time, because that is a crazy reaction time to somehow catch any other random, like, you know, stream out there that just so happens to also be committing a terrible atrocity. Like, it's absurd to me to grill Facebook for that, but certainly Facebook is probably one of the companies to, like, how would I put it, to actually catch that stuff very early, because, you know, say for example someone puts it on a Fediverse instance, I'm like, you know, there's a lot of Fediverse instances where people probably won't catch it for hours because they're not awake, and then they go to a job and then they moderate for a few hours. They go like, okay, what's everyone posted? Oh boy, that kind of stuff. I don't think you linked me any specific videos on this. I like just jumping off. I'm hearing the beeps. Must have been above. Isn't that weird? We've got an underground section. I was waiting for the underground section because I was missing the sewers. I know, isn't that a bit weird sounding? But, like, Legit, the sewer section in the first game is neat. Yeah, it might have been after the stream, yeah. The secret war to censor the internet. Well, I think the sentiment has always been there. I think, you know, what was it? Don't let a good tragedy go to waste. That's like a classic saying. And it's weird, because it's not even a tragedy or anything to go off of. They've just sort of spurred it on recently. Maybe it's a UN thing. Because isn't it weird that lots of countries have all thought of this all at the same time? I don't think the technology is exactly... Well, sorry, it's not even the technology. I don't think the effect is there. I don't think that they'll achieve the outcome they want. I don't think this will make anyone happier because it basically drives out every sort of social media business except for the massive trillion-dollar companies. This is going to be a jump and a half. Whee! Whee! I just want to say Faith has very inexplicably gone into the sewers. A very powerful metaphor. Okay, time to do a high jump up here, I guess. But yeah, I totally get why, you know, several companies have just gone, yeah, nah, we're not dealing with UK users anymore. And I really hope the government looks at this and goes, yeah, actually, you know what? It's not worth it, or we need to loosen our restrictions. It hits hard, but it's kind of... Okay. We'll watch it in full effect later. I'm curious why I needed to climb up here. Oh, running jump. Running bounce. Every time. I always keep missing that. I got there in the end. And now there's a big gate over there. Everyone likes their big hard shadows from fans, and I am one of those people. Catch the sparks. you might use them later. If it takes this long to get into the new home every time, we'll be... maybe. I would have thought this is just for a mission, though. But it is... Yeah. There's a bunch of these, though, I tell you. If you're 100% in this game, good luck. Well, it's probably not good luck. Just get a map open. Hi there. How you doing?
And that makes two of you. Go on in. Rebecca's waiting.
Huh. So many runners here all of a sudden.
You got a little bit on your face. It's the trouble. Ah, yes. I remember this part of Portal 2. Why, yes, we're hiding under the massive industrial fan that you can barely hear anyone over.
Down here.
We have stairs.
I've seen the news.
Dangerous gang leader
Faith,
killed.
No need to pretend.
No, but I am. Look, Noah and I may not have seen eye to eye, but I did respect him. And your parents.
Oh, ooh, snap,
I
you
always
got
thought you were
like
part of the
some
same
eczema
group.
going on.
Yes.
Why is it...
We
how do we
were,
make our
till
characters
I realized that
distinct?
there's
Give
no
them
peaceful way we can rid
skin
ourselves of the
grafts.
conglomerate and the families
Give them
behind
weird conditions all over the place. And
We've
fancy
got to
hairdos.
destroy it. Using every weapon at our disposal.
I know what you think, but you're wrong. I don't have it.
Yeah. See, I think you do. And that's why Krugersek is hunting you, and why they killed Noah.
Back off!
Back off.
I'm sheltering you for now, but don't take my hospitality for granted. At some point, I'm gonna ask you to step up or step out.
That's enough, Rebecca. You've made your point.
Look, all I'm saying is this. You're no longer neutral, Faith. Just get some rest. I'm sure you'll understand in time. Tristan will show you your quarters.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk again.
Thank you, Quarter
Soon.
Tristan.
Not now. I need to finish
Oh.
this.
Now she's having a flashback of the exact same scene every single time. Isn't it? They keep showing this as if like, you know, you couldn't infer when she was a young girl. Why does she remember this protest?
It's me. Where's Mommy? I want Mommy.
Okay. Topical.
Cat! Wake up! We gotta go!
Oh. Boss, you killed a child. That's why you're the boss. What's that? What that one meme? I don't know.
This one is dead. Report it in. Go after the other one.
Okay. She needs to go see someone about this.
Come see me ASAP.
What is she? Well, I mean, I was thinking is like, oh, is this like an off-screen death where, or sorry, not an off-screen, but like a, oh, didn't see it happen, therefore she'll come back in some way. She'll be the secret end boss. It's weird as well because that actually implies an entire retcon of the first game because her sister was a cop in that game. The whole point was to save her and prove her innocence, and they've casually just killed her in the flashback. So, man, it's so bright in here. What do you do when it rains, you know?
You called?
I wanted to give you some rest, but things are becoming a bit hairy around here. And we all need to pull our weight.
Krugersec?
They're moving into the
Check
tunnel,
out the
setting
screen
up
space
some new kind of
reflection.
stationary sentry drone.
Oh,
Getting
it's
way too close for
dreadful.
comfort, and those sentry drones need to be dealt with before they're activated.
Sentry drones, oh my gosh. We are getting more and more towards Portal 2 as we speak.
Icarus is
So-
already out there, and again, the drones are not active yet, so they shouldn't pose any danger. But watch out for Kruger's
Oh, my
drones.
chair is dying, I'll tell you that as well. I keep like sinking down in my chair. I'm like, I need to get me one of them nice Herman Millers because I spent more of my time sitting than standing.
Krugersec completely wiped out your ball. What are they?
If anyone has a Herman Miller, that's not $1,000. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. The UK law, silly Billy. There's not really been any massive developments other than people flat out voicing their opinion, saying, hey, well, not even voicing, but organizing petitions and stuff saying, hey, you need to get this overlooked or overturned. And they're all like, yeah, nah, we're keeping the law as is. But I think the target should be what is actually within the law and what is actually Ofcom. Like what is just being, you know, peddled by them. The punishment is also massive, by the way. It's if you don't comply with this as a company, you can be fined up to £18 million or 10% of your international gross revenue per for the financial year, whichever is greater. And I'm like, £18 million, which is probably what, like 20 million US dollars, and for us like, I don't know, 36 million AU or something. Yeah, no, that will sink anyone. That was, well, sorry, that won't sink big companies. That will sink a lot of other people. Oh, hi there. How you doing? Push the crate off the ledge. Is this backtracking or just there?
Got a way to deal with them.
Or it's just a quest? Okay.
Good. 2 more to go.
This is gonna be a gutsy jump. Okay.
Wise to your presence. Expect more of them at the second sentry drones.
Get off that little. Okay. Ah! There he goes. And then yeah, have we had any feedback on the Stop Killing Games since again, since the initiative fully closed, I know we've had some updates. We've had various members from actual EU Parliament speak out in support of it, more as individuals. That was a good kick. So many. I've just knocked out everyone here, I tell you. Another way to possibly help. Ooh.
I'm pushing the second sentry drone into a chasm now.
Music to my ears, Faith. Only one more and it's done. Keep going.
Does this count as terrorism? We're doing property damage again.
Black November has grown considerably in the last few years.
Where'd those particles come from? But yeah, no, it's good that it's gained the ground that it has. I do want there to be, how would I put it? I do want there to be closure on this. I certainly do feel like we've been going on long enough talking about it. We need to start having action. So hopefully by now, since the petition's closed off, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't just brush it off like the UK did with that. Hi, yes, do you hear what this person's talking about? Oh yeah, only if we, you know, make them really fear us. Like, oh, also.
There are days when I wonder if Omnistat is really as bad as everyone thinks.
You know, I didn't even ask for her opinion. She's just sort of saying this. Well, yeah. Other than that, apparently, we got some hardware news, and by hardware news, it's everyone's favorite time. Biendeo rips into hardware unboxed and Gamers Nexus this time. There was a recent video from both of them because embargo for the new Threadripper non-pro 7970X, oh no, 9970X and 9980X. Yeah, Ryzen 9000s. This is, I believe it's the 32 and 64 core Threadripper CPUs for the same socket that was already there. They're not the Pro CPUs, so there's a 96 core Pro CPU, as well as also there's more features. I think you get more PCIe lanes on the Pro CPUs. But the non-Pro ones do have ECC, so that's nice. It's so weird when it snaps on like that. There we go. But yeah, no, they seem like actually very neat CPUs. You do get kind of the, how would I put it? Like in the same way as Zen 5's consumer CPUs were to Zen 4. They sort of are the same thing for Threadripper, but that does mean that Zen 5's strengths actually come to shine, particularly its better memory latency and its PCIe 5 connectivity. That's nice to have there. And yeah, depending on certain workloads, it actually does have very significant improvements. For games, usually not. And this brings up why I mentioned Hardware Unboxed and Gamers Nexus. Both of them... Is it like above me? I'm hearing the beeps, but... Okay, I'm just going to press the button. Both of them have reviews. Gamers Nexus particularly focused on the gaming. He's still stuck there. The dev of Duck Station. Oh, I'll get to that in a moment. I'll get to that. I did see that ahead of time. I think I saw that on Hacker News, actually.
Now come back here. We got a new mission in the works I think you want to be part of.
Is that 2 main story missions of just like... Yes, it is. Dude, we're blitzing through these main story. I'm curious if I'll finish it this stream. We'll see. I do want to spend at least one more stream, so if the game does, you know, isn't over by then, I'll keep going, but I do want to have a nice, like, just kind of clean up. It's so weird when you roll over backwards. I do want to have a nice little, just like, oh, you know, what do we do in these games when we're done with the story kind of things. But yeah, so in their reviews, I'm going to particularly roast on Hardware on Box, even though that they didn't actually show too many gaming benchmarks, and they sort of quick piled them at the end because they basically said, well, there's nothing really too impressive with that. But they, both of these outlets, the only other workstation processor they have to test with were the last generation Threadripper 7970X and 7980X. So we do get the direct comparisons gen on gen, you know, compared to the... We do get the direct comparisons gen on gen with the previous chips, but what we don't get is the comparison to anything at all that a person buying this processor may also consider, except for something 10 times cheaper. Like, legit, the 64-core processor legit is going to be like 10,000 Australian dollars, because the previous one is. You can get the 32-core for, I think, 4,000 Australian? Maybe not the new one. I don't know if the new one is, but you can get the last gen one, and they both fit in the same socket, so that's all good. I actually think both of them are probably pretty good value for what they are as well. Like, at the end of the day, I'll probably agree with their conclusions, but they didn't get to show really like any competitor, whether it be Xeon or whether it be an EPYC processor as well, in case you need an EPYC. So what is the main reason why you buy these workstation processors? Well, first of all, obviously they have the cores. If you need that many cores, there's not many alternatives for the price. But then also for the PCIe connectivity, for the memory bandwidth, because as well, these are quad-channel memory chips. There exists octa-channel memory chips, which are the Pro processors, as well as also the Xeon W3000s, I think they've got. I don't know how to get up there. I think I need to come from above. Or there's another power-up that I'm just lacking. Like if I go to the progression, I mean, we got nothing in there, and... Oh, I need a purchase disruptor, yeah. Oh, we're almost there, at least. So... But yeah, you can... In fact, actually, I think the most expensive... was it Sapphire Rapids workstation processor? Sapphire Rapids came out at the beginning of 2023, and the workstation processors came out August last year. None of them were compared, and I'm pretty sure the most expensive one, which is, at least for the workstation side, and not the, I guess, the Pro workstation ones. I think it's 26 core? Count me out.
Killing her, we're grabbing her to trade for prisoners.
We should do this, Faith. Payback for the lair.
Sure.
Hey, peer pressure.
What's the plan?
KrugerSec is going to receive intel detailing the location.
No, we're talking about AMD here.
Me. She's going to lead the strike team and walk right into our ambush. I need you and Icarus to clear our escape routes.
We'll handle that.
Yeah, well, until we can strike a tangible blow, we don't have much else we can do.
I'm not sure you can ever win this way, Rebecca.
And I'm not sure your opinion matters yet.
Ooh.
Let's get going.
You know, the tweet alert I said, you know, like, will we find a likable character on the stream? And I don't think the answer is, yes, yet. I'll check it out, an item. Oh, the screen space reflections. Mag rope, pull down. Now I can pull items. Or pull objects. Neat. I assume they'll let me fast travel here, right? Yes. I have more on-screen indicators. Oh! Is this where I use this? Yeah, there it is. Instead of dancing around, I just had to wait. And that's why, I don't know, that the game has sort of soft encouraged me to just like wait for the, yeah, you did tell me about the ladder. The game has soft encouraged me to just kind of wait for the, you know, the main story to kick in, because it's just like, well, you know, I'm just missing upgrades. Oh, It's all the way back over there. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab the ladder. Oh! Okay. But yeah, no, so they just didn't have anything to show. And that's, you know, like, whatever. Especially as well if they've got, you know, only these parts. Like, obviously, these were review sample parts. They're very expensive for what they are. I think, actually, they get to keep them as well and use them in future reviews. But they didn't exactly mention that they got them for free, so I don't know. If they didn't get them for free, then who put this here? Who put this here? Complete dead end over here. It's a proper liminal space right there. Can I just do this and we're done? Oh. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Beep. Sometimes you need a dead end to enter. True. True. You know what the first game was full of? Lots of alive ends.
We'll do our part, Rebecca. Don't worry.
I feel like you could just do this jump and then... Yeah, okay, sure. Touching the wall. But yeah, Wendell from Level 1 Text had I think a much more, I guess, satisfying review in the sense of he had other chips to work with. But I think also these reviewers, especially Gamers Nexus here, showing off a lot of gaming benchmarks. It's like, well, it's an interesting point, but at the end of the day, like, all the gaming benchmarks really do is just sort of tell you that, yes, the Zen 5 cores act like Zen 5 cores, and they're usually not clocked as high because there's 64 of them. That's, like, you know, we can... It's good that we can validate that that is indeed what is happening, but also, like, we could have guessed that obviously they would not perform as well, and you shouldn't buy these for raw compute like that, especially when it's heavily single core bound. So instead, both of these reviewers didn't really mention the PCIe lanes, which is sort of the reason why you even buy anything like this, or if you really do need the compute. But honestly, it is cheaper to sort of just buy multiple I guess, you know, say 7950Xs or something like that, and use them in a distributed system if you do have a distributed workload. If it can't be distributed, then yep, you know, makes sense to do it like this. This area looks familiar, and also there we go. Too much yellow. Too much yellow. The other thing as well is that both reviewers didn't mention the Windows issue, where Windows uses a 64-bit... oh, was I meant to disable? Oh, okay. Windows uses a 64-bit integer to determine the core affinity, you know, which cores are working on which things, and if your processor has more than... Or sorry, if your computer... It is... I'm a green guy, although we had a green one before. We had the tech lab with green. Hi, I can climb up. Oh, I can't. What? Hi there. Okay.
We need to move fast if we're gonna do this.
We could split up. Take one route each.
Good idea. I have a feeling Rebecca won't accept failure. Scary woman.
Scary
I
woman?
thought you liked her.
Well, maybe it's time you and I stopped assuming things about one another.
Maybe. Just so you know, I'm doing this for Noah. Not for her.
Me too.
Hey, Icarus, what's your status?
We just disabled the sentry drone.
Then what are you waiting for? I thought you runners were supposed to be fast. Get a move on.
Sir, yes sir.
Sir?
Take the B route and you go A. They'll never know what hit them.
Sir? Okay. But yeah, Windows has a 64-bit int used for the core affinity, and when your computer as a whole has more than 64 logical processors, so in the case of the 64-core processor, it's actually got 128 logical processors because hyperthreading. Windows panics. Windows does not really allocate things well, and that leads to weird outlier results. Wait, oh, I was like, what? It doesn't seem right to backtrack. Windows will have some outlier results for processors that have more than 100 or more than 64 cores. and neither reviewer mentioned this. Gamers Nexus, I think on the Final Fantasy XIV results said, yeah, you know, it's weird, this game runs really well, but it seems that on the 64-core parts, it's just, you know, it's unstable, so it's probably a driver issue. I was like, a driver issue? It is a fundamental Windows issue. If you, now granted, you can't run the games on Linux. I don't imagine those ones you can. Like, they don't. I think they've got anti-cheat and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, thanks Windows. It's long with outstanding there, and it's bizarre to me that they've still got it not fixed. Because I'm just saying, we have had 64-core processors for quite a number of years now. I would really hope Windows or Microsoft has a fix in the pipelines for this, but the fact that it's been a couple, quite a number of years is like, what is happening there?
And another terminal. Done.
Is Icarus just flexing to me while I struggle to jump? That was a real far jump. Also, it's really dark and empty in places, isn't it? Like, I get that this kind of does need to be a bigger room, but it's also like, oh, and now it's really bright. Hold on. Dark. Well, it's not as dark as it used to be just then. Yeah, it's a lot brighter than it just was. Where did this come from? So yeah, level 1 text tests all the stuff on Linux for the most part, so but even Wendell mentioned it. Even Wendell was like, yeah, you gotta note this. And then obviously as well, you can just either, turn off multi-threading or hyper-threading, or also, I think, just manually setting the core affinity actually works.
Call me sir again and I'll neuter you.
Ah!
Got it. Sorry.
Ah, I'm blind. Are we gonna blow up more building? I think she said that. Whoa!
Attention, get their attention. Get ready, everyone. There's some diversion. Route B is clear. Waiting on Route A.
Okay. To comment on the game for a bit, it is, I mean, it's nice and pretty, and I do like the wider environments that you get. But it is also a bit like, how to put it, the core gameplay hasn't exactly evolved, I feel, from the first game. That's not to say that, like, it's bad or it's unplayable, but it's certainly like, it's more of the first game. And if you did like the first game, it definitely feels like it's ticking that box quite nicely.
Everyone get ready.
Because it kind of controls mostly the same, other than no gunplay. I don't think I can get over it. Yeah, it's comfort food, and it's got the whole kind of Far Cry checklist of, things that you gotta do, like finding these. But, oh boy, the window dressing is so dry. Like, they're trying to make these characters relatable, and I'm like, I have no interest in any of them right now. And then, yeah, of course, sorry, not the always online, because obviously it's not online right now, but the,
You're closing in on the terminal. I'll work on a way to get you across to the second one once you're done.
This kind of looks just like the previous yellow building I had to blow up.
There isn't much cover in there, so the trick will be to stay on the move. Their tracking algorithm isn't all that good. Just don't stop while they're targeting you.
Oh my gosh.
You'll be okay. And there should be a few places where they can't see you. Good for a breather.
Oh, that's glass. That's glass. Yeah, there's a couple of times like that when it's like, oh, I'm not too sure where to go immediately. Like, I know there's a big marker there. The fact that I've turned the runner's vision onto classic mode as well, because very originally the runner's mode is set to literally the Bioshock Infinite, here is where you go, dummy, kind of thing, and I'm like, that's a bit condescending there. Not condescending, what's the term? It's like, oh, I can figure it out eventually, guys, you don't need to tell me. Can I hack these? Like, hold on, if I... Ah, never mind. This is... yeah. Maybe I can hack it.
Enforcer squad. Take them out.
But it is weird because she gets hit anyways. You get hit from gunfire a bunch. I guess it's like the shield health recovery system going on there. I would prefer just a very natural like health system. Like here, it's like I have to run straight towards it.
Forces down. Use the target.
And then it's not here anymore, so okay. What are these turrets even aiming at? Like, I get where they're leading me for the level design, but... Oh! Hey! Oh, my legs.
Target in the bag. All teams stand by to extract. Kruger seconds regrouping.
This is barely safe.
That's us, Faith. Yeah, well done. Head for the roof. I got a ride waiting for you.
I do like rides.
Kruger reinforcements approaching. What's the status of Route A?
Almost done.
But yeah.
Almost won't cut it.
It's at the end of the world, not really, but certainly when hardware unbox, sorry for that one topic, it's not the end of the world that the reviews sort of just omit details and sort of come to some weird, I guess some weird points here and there. But their conclusions are somewhat sound, and obviously anything that they do show off,
Hang on while I turn
it's like the ending of the first game. Anything they do show off is still a metric,
If you ever
but
tire of being a runner, you could always become a crane operator, Icarus.
Yeah, it seems I got the basics down at least.
it's not even forklift certified.
Go deal with the second terminal and stay on the move.
Oh no. Oh no. Imagine that was her final words.
All right, sit tight
Oh, I
while
gotta do that again. Listen, it was so good I had to experience it twice, okay?
Jump to it.
Jump to it!
Hang on while I turn this thing.
If you ever tire of being a runner, you could always become a crane operator, Icarus.
Oh, we got this again.
Seems I got the basics down at least.
And yeah, Hardware Unbox have a very clickbaity name for the video, or sorry, it's not the name of the video, but it was in the thumbnail. I don't suppose it's up there. It was up there. What a spot. Where it's like, yeah, they were like, yeah, like 80 plus 80%, and then with a tilde, so around that. Better than Intel, like Intel's best, and the answer is, well, maybe. Also, that's a first-party slide like figure they gave, and also they didn't test with Intel's best at all. They didn't test with it, so I don't know what we're comparing against. Also, I just want to note, Gamers Nexus tested everything with a 6000 mega transfers kit of memory, and the Arrow Lake desktop processors for Intel, as well as also these Threadripper processors. 6400 is the supported value. So like, I don't know, if you're buying a $10,000 processor, like legit, it costs $10 more to get the same 32GB kit at 6400. If you can't just already type in 6400. Did I checkpoint literally where I died? Like, no progress lost at all? So it is so annoying to just keep getting hit, though. A part of me feels like I'm meant to stop and take, like, checkpoints, but... I don't quite, you know, I don't know. I feel like you're meant to be running fast. It's on. Wow. Rude. She's very rude. Anyways, the thing you mentioned, the Duck Station dev. Yes. So I think I saw Pirate Nation, or Pirate Software, Pirate Nation. They both fought with each other over the stop killing game stuff. I think Pirate Nation, like, I don't know his real opinions on things, but he reposts a lot of stuff, so he engagement farms a bunch of stuff, so I don't think I'd really attribute things to his opinion as much as Bro.
That's how we runners do it. All over the hook. Rebecca, Route A is clear.
But yeah, so the Duck Station dev, he only threatened to get rid of the Linux support.
We're moving the package now.
You got the target?
It is.
We did. Team Bernadette got one wounded, but no losses. A good day. See you back at the base.
Are these like our guys? They look like ants from here.
Murder, Faith. Time to go back.
I wonder if the employees know about the sentry drone. It kind of tarnished Krugersek's rep.
They know, I'm sure. They just choose to look away.
Well, somebody should wake them up.
This is a really solid crane ride, ain't it?
We secured an elevator. It'll take you straight to the HQ.
Great. How's the prisoner doing?
This is a funky area over here, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I have I have region names now. Nice.
Well, and she'll remain that way until I decide what to do with her.
And there's the Cheap Ants from up there. That's a good album. I liked it. Oh, it's just directly above the pit. But yeah, so the Duck Station there, I didn't follow exactly everything that led up to it, but I believe that his complaints are basically that Arch Linux users are doing so many wacky things, and I think there's like weird stuff with dependencies that he basically threatened to yeah, to just be like, I want to be done with Linux support because, like, I think did he call people ungrateful? I'm not too sure if specifically he did. If it was that, and I feel like I needed to research it more. Maybe Fetty, you can also give me a quote if I'm misrepresenting it. Oh, it's up there even. But yeah, if he said like, oh, it's because Linux users are ungrateful, I'm just like, I don't know. That seems like a bit of a quitter mentality to me. Remember the rumor that this is the same dev as Aethys X2? Oh, and he already pulled Linux support for that as well, didn't he? Did he? I'm very out of the loop on this. All I know is that any dev who sort of crashes out hard over like support like that, like, I don't know, man. You know, like, probably I feel like you can't just say, oh, it's because Linux devs are Linux users are ungrateful, or like, oh, they've got like too many quirks about them. I feel like naturally that's going to be, there's a fork of PCX-X2 for mobile phone. This is a weird spot I'm in. I just wanted to test around with that spot.
So, there's a fighter in you after all. I was afraid you'd chosen the path of your parents. Don't get me
Wow.
wrong. They meant well. It's just that the world wasn't ready for their ideals. And still isn't.
I want to talk to her.
I expected you would. We grabbed...
This
one
happens
prize.
so off screen. Like, I know
What do you
she
mean?
mentioned she was doing it, but it's just like, oh.
It's all over the news. That's Isabel Kruger. Gabriel Kruger's daughter.
Oh yeah, the villain that we've only seen once. The dev quit working on it because Android users were harassing them. Now, to be fair, a lot of phone users demand lots and lots of features, but what you should do if you're a dev on projects, and I say this with a tad bit of experience and also a tad bit of making mistakes and learning from it. One,
She put 4 of my people in the infirmary. We know who you are.
we know who you are.
Let me go.
Maybe. Alive or dead depends upon what your father offers in return.
I can't imagine Kruger caring for anyone.
You were at Elysium?
And you murdered my friends.
They were leeches.
You all are.
And you're just a tool. A broken one.
I've never met this woman in my life and you're already insulting her.
And you and I should talk later, Faith.
Also name drop, excuse me. Like, I know it's a runner code name, but also like, why?
You there?
Don't give a.
You're alive. I saw the news. Did they really?
They did.
Damn. But I just saw they put up one of those antennas right next to the layer.
Yeah.
We'll never know. So anyway, so first of all, no one can demand you get things done by any point in time. If you want to, especially for an open source project, first of all, for an open source project, you should be decently willing to allow contributors. If it's closed source, well, it's on you to, I guess, deliver features, but there's no expectations unless you have a Patreon. But certainly some people...
God, huh?
We sure talk.
It's strange.
Is this a side mission? Oh! Look at all these icons I just loaded in. That's that wasn't that though. Isn't it weird? It was so close to unlocking everything.
I'm sorry. I know what he meant to you.
Hey, over here.
Oh, we might as well do this side mission while I'm right here.
Any resistance work that needs doing? I'm in a revolutionary.
I'm in a revolutionary. Oh my gosh. Number 2. As much as how would I put
I
it?
was imagining something.
Anyone who says that you're not doing a good job or dismisses you,
We're trying to build a better world.
sorry, or if anyone puts you down or sort of insults you or sort of says like, oh, you know, like you're not doing the features they asked for,
Deal.
any sort of criticism,
Turns out I do.
the safest thing to do is to
I need someone
ignore
to
it.
tap on
Certainly, I feel like, hey, as long as you're not doing anything maliciously bad or you're certainly not, you know, full on abandoning or ignoring your users. Like, your users are indeed users. You should treat them generally like an audience. You should, I guess, Flycast also dropped Android support. Android's a very mixed bag. I always hear like weird things about it. And I feel like as well, not to say that like all Android users, but certainly phone users are easier, how to put it, they're more first stop kind of users. So for example, like especially in the emulation space, they would probably be more likely to be the, oh, where do I download the ROMs kind of sentiment. It's like, bro, you don't ask that, especially from the devs of emulators. You dump it yourself for reference. That's the official answer. But yeah, like if anyone asks, you know, someone that, like, one, you could always say that answer, and two, you can always ignore them. How do you get out of here? Because I didn't come from this direction. Oh, my legs. I thought I came from, like, over there. Hold on, so... Yeah, back in the main room. Yeah. Gosh, the aliasing, I tell you. Maintaining multiple platforms as well is a challenge. And I certainly would say, hey, if you are indeed supporting multiple stuff, especially phones as well. Phones is a tricky angle because of the input. Yeah, there's a distinct line between people being bad to the developers and developers being unruly. Yeah, exactly. And I think it goes both ways. Like, you can't be a jerk even when all of your users are jerks. It's a bit of a sad truth, or a sad kind of, not a truth, a sad kind of thing where it's like, oh, you have to be the better person, but like, you have to be the better person.
Okay.
Great. Same routine as always. Good luck.
The meta grid.
Good. You got the first one. Keep it up.
Oh, she's gonna commentate on me getting all... it's a bit of a spectrum.
Great. Same routine as always.
Yeah, kinda.
Good. You got the first one. Keep it up.
She didn't bounce off of this in the way that I wanted her to, but there's also some over there as well, isn't there? Well, I guess I gotta come back for those. how do you get that? Oh, you can't get that like that. Oh, okay. Certain side community that has a bit of this problem. Yeah, I know which one you're about to mention.
Good. You got the first one. Keep it up.
Certainly, how would I put it? As an open source software maintainer, I think there is a duty of care, and there's a duty of like respect for your users, even when it's not given back. And I would say from experience for the Clone Hero modding that I did, that period was like, yeah, like for the most part, a lot of people appreciated the stuff I did, and I'm very thankful that they're very thankful. Some people were not as thankful.
Thank you, Faith. Soon I will have
That was
the entire
straightforward, wasn't it?
city covered. Imagine that. Unlimited access. Unlimited power. I'm thinking of hooking the whole metagrid up to the beat. As sort of a failsafe if we fail to stop
I keep
reflection.
saying the metagrid, and I keep thinking the metaverse. Lots of people being punished for what they did, but not what they did, but because of what they might inspire other unrelated people to break. Well, I think as well, like from an end user standpoint, it depends on how much you care, I guess. Like at the end of the day, you know, like your life doesn't necessarily have to revolve around like internet communities. And obviously, if the internet community doesn't want you, I don't know. A part of me is like, I can't change their mind at some point. I don't really have an internet community to like call my own, I guess. I just sort of like, you know, I've got my friend circles all over the place, and that's kind of it. But I do appreciate, I did get a very nice comment on YouTube. Someone was basically like, it's not a diss, but like, why are you like still doing this? Like, what actually inspires you to like keep making videos? And I was just like, I just like, you know, sharing my opinions and voicing things and saying how I feel, and also showing like experiences of games that I got nice attachments to, or in this case, literally no attachment, but a curious escapade through the unknown. I just like video. Exactly. And I think, you know, like, how to put it? It's maybe a bit of a push for lots of people on the internet to seek identity, to seek like, you know, like, oh, you know, you need your unique angle, or at least like your communal angle to like relate to. And I'm like, you don't necessarily need that. Like, all you need really is, you know, to enjoy the things that you're doing and to have a purpose. So yeah, not just on the internet as well, yeah. Because and here's a personal tidbit. I have been a software engineer for 7 years now, actual professionally. So there we go. And I have been saddened by the fact that every single thing I've worked on in Enterprise has been scrapped. Not a single end user has ever used anything I've worked on, and this is at a range of companies. And it's just like, man, you know, it's a bit soul-crushing to feel that. But that also made me realize that I really care about that. Like, I really want someone out there to really enjoy. I'm probably just, yeah, I'm dancing around the side. I really want someone out there to enjoy something that I've worked on. And that's not necessarily software, but just really anything. I'm like, yeah, you know, if someone out there really appreciates the things I say, or the things I do, or anything, that sort of inspires me to sort of jack of all trades a lot of stuff. I'm like, oh, I try this and I try this, and like I really want to get into music as well, and I'm like, oh my gosh, music is not a can of worms, but it's certainly a tricky career to pursue, and a lot of me really wants to just like let it be a hobby. But then it's like, well, how many hobbies can you maintain? Because I've got my home lab, I'm doing the game dev as well, and I've got this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, at some point, you know, you get to an age where you realize you can't do it all. So you just start calling it at some point. You go like, yeah, well, I don't mind the no one seeming to recognize it, because here I am with a YouTube channel that's just about hitting 2.4 thousand subs. And a lot of people still just look at the old Rabid Fun videos I made literally 18 years ago. How to feel old. Some people might say, well, I mean, there's musicians out there like Scott Walker's a great musician, where it's like he never achieved commercial success. Like he was always why'd they put 50 of these grid leaks, by the way? They're all just everywhere here. There's no rhyme or reason to these placements. Like I get that they're up against these walls that you can do a reversey on. There's no name for it. But yeah, there's people out there who probably, you know, don't get recognized in their lifetimes. But certainly, it's not about getting like the you know, fame for what you're doing, or the you know, I guess like monetary rewards, money back for doing what you're doing. Certainly, you need enough notoriety and enough money to keep doing the things that you love, but you don't need to, you know, you don't need to become the next like billionaire in order to like say, oh yeah, you know, my idea was great because now I'm a billionaire. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need that. Why are you struggling to run on the wall? You don't need to have all that stuff in order to, you know that you've done a good job. Because as long as at least to me, to know that someone out there appreciates what you've done, no matter the quantity. Some people are cruel like that. Well, yeah, some people beat themselves up over it as well. Like, I can't knock you for like thinking one way or the other as well. Like, it really does depend on, you know, what motivates you as a person. But I've realized that a bunch of people that I know, not everyone, but a bunch of people I know, actually, this is more of, you know, is this the main story? I have no idea if I'm doing the main story here. Maybe. I mean, there's lots of side missions I haven't done, so... Yeah. Almost there on another level up. Okay. Time to figure out how to jump up places. The mystery, exactly. I will say the upgrades in this game is just like, why do we need upgrades? Just because Far Cry has it. That's the only reason. And they're so moot as well, because... like, I barely notice. Except for some of them where it's like the U-turn, where it's like, oh, why do I not have the U-turn?
I had several talks with Isabel Kruger.
Because have you noticed how I've just like completely ignored all the combat stuff? Because it's like, oh yeah, I don't care about the combat stuff. What is this ledge I'm on? I need to go up one more level. Oh, do I? Yeah, I need to get up there, don't I? And then there's like a weird dead end here. I don't suppose there's any... Nah, doesn't really look like there's anything here, and this seems like a very odd ledge to even exist, so... This is actually a puzzle. And that's not a pole I can jump on, that's a pole. But that doesn't get me high enough to make that jump. And I don't want to cheat, I don't want to use the runner's vision. I got this, man, I got this. What if I do a double wall run? Oh! Oh, dang! How does that work? Okay, now I'm up here. Now what? I'm not pulling anything. Well, I got up to the next level. I'm trying to figure out now what. Yellow. Oh, it was the yellow paint the whole time! It was the yellow paint. I will say, some people, and I know I've never played a Silent Hill game, but I see some people, like, sort of engagement farming on Twitter, basically, like, complaining about the UI of the demo of the new, Silent Hill F, which I have no idea if it is banned in Australia or not, because I see a R age rating, I'm like, well, maybe they reevaluated. They said, oh, it's only Silent Hill, guys, it's not the end of the world. I think I see the demo out. I'm definitely seeing gameplay, and people are noting, why is there like a mission objective marker on screen and like health bars and all this stuff, and I'm just like, well, how would I put it? I have no opinions on this, other than certainly if people say it's not, you know, as it should be, I'll respect their opinion on that one, but, yeah, this is like, oh, why is it so dark over here? Oh my goodness, she cannot shut up, this Rebecca character. Okay, real talk as well. Sometimes I feel a little bad because I'll sometimes rip on aspects of games, maybe not games as a whole, but I'll rip on like some aspects. And I've legit had people who have developed the games, or at least worked on the games, show up in a comment. So shout out to that one guy who worked on Volcanic Panic and Bagging the Dragon. Shout out to was it an art director, an artist on Croc as well? Like, you know, I will never disrespect the hustle. I will never disrespect anyone trying and anyone doing, like, the good work. Yeah, exactly. Too bad I played Croc already on the Let's Play channel, or else I'd replay it for stream. Maybe I'll replay it for stream later. Spoilers, by the way, next one I am replaying, and this will be the next stream, or the next game to stream, would be Warrior Land 4, because I know that's the last one. Because Warrior Land 4 was one of the oldies that I had played, and I'd never replayed that one. I think it's the last one as well, isn't it? It's the last one that I really, like, have an urge or an intention to replay. That and Earthbound when Sony Music... Oh, I didn't press it again! That and Earthbound when Sony Music, you know, stops complaining. Alternatively, I could play Earthbound in some other fashion, but man, it's like... so frustrating that you can't play, you know, some games on YouTube. And I get licensed music, but like... That's not licensed music. Well, there's like... Well, no, it's not. It's like, they can keep selling the game. It's just Sony Music sells a soundtrack to the game. Oh, I'm on the mirror's edge. Ah, you see what I did there? Technically, it was just regular old glass. This is a bit of a narrow. Ooh. I hate this runner's vision connected, like, oh, you know, here's your tip, now you figure it out, but like, sometimes it tells me that, and it's like, oh, you didn't give me enough time to figure this out. I'm seeing the... Oh, is that a pole? It's a bit narrow. I'm loving this aesthetic, though, I'll tell you that. But anyway, so the reason why I mention that is because, oh boy, do the writers of this game need to, like, have a second... Oh, that's just the light over there. Yeah, the depth of field, when it's actually kicking in, it's very nice and moody. And I actually kind of like that. And as much as, like, open world games are always a bit of, like, you know, like, why? I kind of like the idea of just running from one place to another without a loading screen.
You need to plant the tap at the very top. According to my sources, there'll be an unshielded transponder.
There's not a lot of things that paint themselves red, and I get that, like, you know, looking for red is kind of the yellow paint reasoning, but it's like, yeah, like, those pipes did not stand out. I'm just sort of like, maybe. I won't say no. Like, and if anything as well, there's lots of projects out there where that's absolutely happened, but, oh, why am I jumping like this? Oh, because you can.
I'm at the top.
Ooh.
Planting the tap now.
Ooh. I also am curious if some of these missions happen at different times of day. Ooh. I'm just gonna run, see ya. Like, there's not many times in the game where you'd actually need to fight people.
Here goes.
That person is very rip. Was the last one there as well. See ya. This had to have been a main mission, right?
I'm picking up a lot of data through the tap, Faith. Thank you.
Maybe it is a side mission.
Instrumental in her struggle.
No
Because
problem.
it literally,
It was refreshing.
it was refreshing.
I wonder about your ideals, Faith. Something tells me you care about all this more than you let on, but where do you really stand? I'm not expecting an answer. You might not even have one, but the question should still be asked. Our questions teach us who we are, as your mother used to say.
Wow. Okay. Oh, there's your grid node. There's your thingy. Yeah, let's go for it. It's a bit of a perilous jump. I'm not gonna go for that one. But yeah, oh boy, like, what do you do with... I'm not a, you know, I don't know script writers, so if someone's like, oh, you know, script writing's actually really hard and there's lots of things about it, I'm like, hey, you know, I would love to hear your opinion on that. But to me, as a person playing this game, I'm like, man, every single character in this game has been very insufferable, and I don't think that was the intention. So, why? Why is it like this? If anything as well, like, I really, and I would really love to, how would I put it? I say this as if, like, I have anyone lined up, but I would really love to, like, expand what I do on YouTube and be like, hey, you know, if I could, like, chat to developers and, like, get them to, like, tell stories about, like, stuff they've worked on or stuff like that, I'd be like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Because there's bound to be lots of people out there who it's like they have... I'd really like to break your heart. Well, yeah, I mean, I've got my opinions about, like, you know, the writing and stuff in this game, but it's like, hey, you know, like... When you're doing it in an interview format, I guess, I don't know, depends how freeform the conversation is and how much, like, you've got questions... Oh, double broke my legs. How much you're just kind of asking them stuff.
Thing on?
Yes.
All right. Just so I know when my words are being immortalized.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
What is it like to be alive?
Rather, Firebird found us a
There we go. Oh, snap. That is a slide. Okay, well, I'll grab that
That's
later.
okay. We got the supplies, right?
We do,
There you
but
go.
I'm not comfortable with us having no margins whatsoever.
This always was a desperate venture. You know that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you hear? That girl Faith took the vaccine.
Oh, what? She took the...
1 year sentence.
She took the vaccine.
Someone must have pulled strings.
Yeah, someone powerful.
Isn't that... I don't know why that's like...
Or just a bullet in the head.
Why is that the identifying factor? Maybe there's more lore about this, but I'm just like, what? What does that even mean? People know Faith. Got it. Ooh, that was a bit... a weird effect. Yeah. Kablooey! Oh. You could have wall ride. You could have done the wall ride, but you didn't, so... Yeah, so, oh, we're gonna have a this is a server room. I got a mate who's watching, Mr. Robot, and I know nothing about the show, and I have a soft intention to watch it. But he was just like, yeah, you know, I can't get over, like, how, like, what is it? Antisocial these characters are. Like, it's like they just don't know how to talk to people. It's like, maybe it's their characters, but he's just like, yeah, they're so, like, hard to relate with. And then he's like, yeah, yeah, Mr. Robot. That's the drama with Rami Malek. I know he's a lead in it. I think it's a done show. It's like it's close to a decade old, I think. There's a bunch of things in it where it's like, oh, you know, like there's real I guess, like, technology things that they are doing, but he's also like, yeah, like, quite a fair bit of it is still dramatized for the sake of a TV show. Oh, and that keeps popping in and out, doesn't it? I didn't know this could get more video gamey, but it did. We love Half-Life 2 Episode 2, don't we? Or Episode 1, sorry. Oh, oh, oh! What happened there? Oh, what? Neon blue. Neon blue happened there. We got the neon blue lasers. Hold on, like I was over here. I did this run. Where does... Are you meant to be able to jump over this here? Hold on. I'm not too they should have extended that up to the roof of the thing. That's a bit confusing to me that, like, you can stand there, but obviously it doesn't go anywhere. There you go. You just gotta touch the wall. Touch the... Oh. Jumping across the pole. It's a nice fancy light, ain't it? There we go. Yeah, other than that, I've been playing Phantasy Star Online. I've sort of checked out. I've basically been like, yeah, I've got it now. I didn't particularly love the game. I think it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good. I really did like its emergent kind of mechanics. How... Yep, I did not need to jump that high up. Just, nope. Just drop down one ledge. There you go. Oh, don't drop down too far. There you go. Very blue. Oh, wait, don't leave. Yeah, I gotta turn off the thing. Okay, maybe I do need to go up. How do we turn off the thing? Because there is nothing up there. It's not actually accessed from the outside, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, it is. Access from the outside. Oh, you should have grabbed it. And runner's vision turned offline. Very nice. But yeah, so, I think a part of me, like, looking up as well, it's like there's quite a number of differences between the Dreamcast versions, because there's two of them, and also the GameCube and Xbox version. There's a couple of things tweaked here and there, as well as also a couple of new classes. And part of me feels like, ooh, maybe some of that actually would have fixed some of my gripes. Like, I had a problem with how the Force characters were just, like, terrible to solo with. This is a doozy and a half of a ledge, ain't it? Oh, there's a bit of a jump. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. No, that was all intentional. That was an intentional jump right there. Just keep doing wall rides because apparently it works better than just jumping at things. I'm just gonna jump over here then. I don't know. I'm trying to read this room going, Oh, is that sticking out all the time? Okay, I got it. There you go. Oh my gosh. It's a fair bit of a climb for these rooms, ain't it? I'll bring in a grappling hook next time. Except I do have a grappling hook. Hold on. Are we there yet? I'll say it's much more involved than a Far Cry lighthouse. Lighthouse? Radio tower. Or an Assassin's Creed tower. Yeah, there is certainly enough platforming, I'll tell you that. Look, a door. There we go. But yeah, no, that's alright. Yeah. I'd still say I preferred Fantasy Star 4 and 2. I actually preferred 2 quite a... No. And 1. I preferred the first one quite a fair bit. And now I must exit. Oh, you closed the door on me. Oh, how do I... Ah. Oh. Very nice. Very nice. Except I can't see very much, but the Space Mountain effect. Whee! How convenient. How convenient. Your open world designers really did try to put everything they wanted in this, though. So that's nice. Yeah, then you got this underground entrance, and then... fast travel available. Nice. Whereas over here... fast travel locked, because you didn't go for the... not the payback antenna. Where is the info set? Oh, here, the grid node, all the way over there. I don't really have an easy way to get over there, and that was probably my bad for not going for it. Yeah, like I can't argue too much about the comfiness of the gameplay, but certainly it's... I don't know, if I had to rate it right now, I'd definitely say, like, it doesn't have the, I guess, the highs of the original. It's certainly, more of the gameplay, but less of the, like, the set pieces. I guess that's kind of natural when you have a, an open world game. A bit safe? Maybe. And it's not like, how to put it? Yeah, it's not the end of the world that it's a bit safe, but certainly it's, well, it's a literal sequel, I guess. I'm not too sure if I really expected more, I guess. I guess that's the other thing, is that, like, to be constructive, what would I do? I definitely have the gunplay back, I'll tell you that. I definitely have this, wire not being transparent either. Oh, my legs. But yeah, I'd certainly say that, like, the gunplay missing... definitely hurts a bit. This guy really wants me to do a delivery, doesn't he?
Scratch Dogan's back and he'll scratch yours.
I don't like scratching, but sure. She won't jump over this.
Dogan plans to show a high caste exec with Everdyne the error of his...
Well, I mean, he's just over there, ain't he?
corrupt ways. We need a diversion while this lecture is being held.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the combat is very tacked on. It doesn't quite work as... And it's weird. It's very stop-starting in the first game as well. Like, really, I don't know what's the best way of dealing with the combat at all. Yeah, I was like, no way am I running towards that. we go. Woo! How on earth are you... It's a... Hold on. Yeah, how on earth... Man.
Damn it, we're not done here.
That's a bit of a run and a half, ain't it? There's probably something I could do to make that a bit faster. And yes, I am sprinting.
Dogan plans to show a high caste exec with Everdyne the error of his corrupt ways. We need a diversion to deflect from being held.
Yeah, really. It's a bit of a run. I feel like I'm in the sprinting mode because I have... There you go, just no second guesses anymore. Yeah. I don't know. I second guessed. I second guessed. Hold on. Yeah, other than that, what else have I been playing? Did I clear anything else recently? I think I did. I've been playing a little bit of Motorstorm Arctic Storm, is that the one? Which is it had a recent retro treatment set, but it's a PSP game backported onto the PS2 in 2009. First party Sony game, released in 2009, which is quite interesting. It is very much... I'm amazed this came out the exact same year as Dirt 2, because I like Dirt 2, and they all have the same... So many games, racing games in 2009, have the exact same soundtrack as well. I think the original Motorstorm was a PS3 launch title as well. But yeah, it's interesting that there's a PSP game, and then it's like backported to the PS2. Alright.
We're talking to the individual in question now.
There we go. I think there's some Ratchet and Clanks that are also like PSP games backported to PS2. But I don't think 2009. I don't think they cut it that late. And I think they also did get PS3 releases later, some of them. Oh, my legs. What? Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, no, it's pretty normal driving. I don't think I've really got too much to praise or complain about just yet, so that's all good. Certainly some of the levels, the AI can be a bit cheap with how they how they sort of I guess they it's not even catch up, it's just kind of they randomly sometimes do really well the whole race. You know, like trying to keep up with them. It's like, oh no, you're in the lead, you can't catch up. But I do like the idea of being able to use different cars, and especially as well using a bike. Oh, it's a jump. Do I have to do the whole thing over? It kind of seemed like that was the jump they wanted me to pull, but... Oh, I gotta do the whole thing again. That was a bit of a rip. That is a rip, yeah. F in the chat. There you go. Speaking of F in the chat, wrong game, but certainly right engine. There's a new Battlefield. I haven't played the new Battlefield beta because I don't think it's out just yet, but it's out later this week and the game's coming out real soon. The pricing is a bit and also I've never liked Battlefield after Bad Company 2. That's a controversial take, or is it? I don't know. But I liked Battlefield 2. It's certainly, yeah, the teasing that they've done so far, I'm like, yeah, I think they know what will work more. I like how they're just going, hey, it's just very traditional Battlefield. But also, part of me is like, if it's traditional Battlefield, why not just play Battlefield, I guess 5, or 1, or 4? There is no server browser. They're doing skill-based matchmaking, which is a bit, but I do like the idea of the custom map creation. Seems a bit nice and involved, so that's cool. They lost the FIFA Mobile. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that as well. It's weird as well because it's like you'd think that FIFA, the annual release, still does very, very well. At least from the microtransactions, but they offer the base game for remarkably cheap, and a part of me wants to see maybe is the sports ball game, you know, like how is it these years? Because you know, I had my one stream on FIFA 98, so I'm like, well, it's FIFA 28, and we're not up to 28 yet. We're up to 26 this year. I did it again. Okay. I thought I just missed the fence. Yeah, it's called EA Football Club. Yeah. Oh, I got an achievement. Okay. Real talk as well, these achievements have not been triggering. They like, I think that's the 3rd achievement. I'm like, I've beaten quite a fair bit of the story. Yeah, EA Football Club. It's been like that since 2023, hasn't it? Well, 3 years ago, I guess. Which is weird as well, because like, are there some things that you can't do without the FIFA license? I would imagine the worst is that you can't have a World Cup, but the sport teams can be individually licensed anyways, which is what they do. Because it's not like FIFA owns the teams. But yeah, like EA doesn't actually, you know, like, they're sort of slowing down as well on the sports ball. And I think, you know, the general sentiment, I repeat this a lot of weeks, but it's just like, yeah, like, where is the money coming from for a lot of these companies? Because remember as well, investors, once your company gets the investor money, the investors want growth. They want to see their dollars turn into many more dollars. Mostly. Some investors, cool fellas. They actually do literally put money in because they want to see cool products. And they don't even care if it doesn't even make money. But most investors are not that. Most investors do indeed want more money. And then the next investors want more money. And so the moment you stop growing, that's a very, very terrifying thing. And I feel like a lot of the gaming industry is kind of like that. How can it keep growing? Well, specific players can't be used because they have... Oh! They have to go through feet. Interesting. That's interesting. That seems like that would be a real, like, death knell as well. Like, people would be like, oh, why does this game not have... You know, like, not have, these players or stuff like that? Like, people would wonder that. And it's not like there is another FIFA product. It's not like someone else has a FIFA game, because remember, WRC is, you know, say for example, WRC has a license. It's like, well, you can still license cars and have them drive around locations. You know what I mean? Like, WRC doesn't have a... I think the only thing WRC specifically would have is liveries, and it doesn't really make sense for certain drivers to just exist in generic driving games. I don't know, actually. Because, I mean, Dirt 2 isn't a WRC game. In fact, actually, the only Codemasters WRC game was the last one. But yeah, like, Milestone's got that license back, and they're 100% going to be, like, cranking out their next one. Alright, don't jump straight. Don't jump straight. We go round, boys. Yeah.
Plans to show a high caste exec with Everdine the error of his corrupt ways.
The worst part is that this is taking a fair bit of time. Just a side mission here. I want to keep... I know. The worst part as well is that I know there's the ladder, but I opted to not go through the ladder because I thought I'd not have time. How about that? Can I complain about, like, I don't know my heights in this game? Like, not as in... it was a bit of a drop, but it's like... there's a lot of leap of faiths. Because... you get it? Because the main character's called Faith. But there's a lot of that because you're never quite sure where you're meant to be led. I was running the wall at the beginning, and I'm cutting this time a bit thin. We're good.
Talking to the individual in question now.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, like, I mean, Battlefield, I feel like is EA's last chance. Not last, but it's their only chance for a lot of big money, because the FIFA, sorry, the EA Sports Football Club pot is drying up. People still buy Madden, and as well, both of those appeared in the Nintendo Partner Showcase, so there is that. There's which I might as well talk about that a bit as well. But I'm trying to think, is there anything else EA that's really like the big revenue earners? FIFA mobile app that actually popularized Catcher in the West. EA is the reason why what's the one? Hoyoverse, is that the company? It's the reason why they're doing so well. I see the zipline. Maybe the problem is that I haven't taken the zipline. Oh, I'm in it. Yeah.
Fully understands what is expected of him. Just allow us to gracefully extract before you end this.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Over there.
Damn it, we're not done here. We'll have to continue this some.
We'll have to continue. What? There's no law reason why being late running away means anything there as well. Oh my goodness. I will criticize these side missions, like, here we go. It's like, keeps failing mission, blames the game. But legit though, it's very unclear until you've tried it multiple times where, like, you're intended to go. Or where, like, you're, you know, like, I didn't even have a next waypoint. I feel like this would kill for a minimap. This actually would. And the worst part as well is that there was a minimap in the very, very, very beginning of the game for like 5 seconds. The worst part as well is that my time keeps compounding. Yeah, trial and error. It's such an aggressive time as well. Like, I'm actually shocked that they are going this harsh on the time limit. Because you have to, like, keep your finger held down on the right trigger and keep sprinting all the time as well.
Good. We're talking to the individual in question now.
Someone watching is going to be like, oh my gosh, she's doing the same mission again and again. That's okay. Yeah, no, I don't know what EA's, like, game plan is for making tons more money. Because I'm not too sure what franchises they really have to rely on. And EA, you know, they're not like Sega. They do not have the catalog of older titles to really fall back on, somewhat. Because they do keep selling Battlefield, you know, 451, 2042, if anyone is ever going to play that one. But they also keep putting them on massive discounts because they really have no faith in selling them at, like, decent prices. And, you know, like, people are memeing on Nintendo all the time for a lot of reasons. A lot of rightly so. Oh no, I need to run. For a lot of rightly so reasons as well. Without FIFA, yeah, I would imagine Battlefield is the next franchise, but then like, what's franchise number 3? Don't say Plants vs Zombies, because that... again, that in the partner showcase, I was like, yeah, like, who's gonna... There's no... Yeah, there is no, like... What? I'm doing this later. I'm doing this later. Yeah, they did announce the Plants vs Zombies remake, but... No, I'm gonna keep cracking it, because this is in the direction I need to go. That was just me bouncing. I see the zipline, but it's so high up. So obviously that just means I need to, like, not follow the runner's vision. Because the runner's vision is guiding me... it's so high up. It's not from that ledge. So I'd need to come from a lot more on the left in order to get there. But given that I am on a high ledge, and then I go down a fair bit, and then I have to keep going down a fair bit, I would imagine there's a way to handle that. But yeah, no, I saw the Plants vs. Zombies remake, or remaster, I think is probably the safe word. I saw the one article that was like, none of the original artists were like asked to work on it, and a part of me goes, but also, this is probably on a budget. The reason why you see a lot of remasters and remakes of things, well, yeah, it does look almost the same, which, you know, remake, remaster, you know, I don't mind the faithful remaster, albeit do not expect anyone who enjoys the original to want to buy a remaster like that. Like, you gotta be crazy, you gotta be out of your mind, and you gotta be like me with Metro Prime Remastered, if you want to be like that. And that one is as pure a cash grab remaster as it gets. Like, you know the reason why that was made. They'll never remaster Prime 2, will they? So this is what I mean. I'm on this high ledge. I'm climbing up over here. The zip line is on that building over there. Oh, sorry. No, wrong building. Next building. I'm sorry. All these white buildings look the same.
We're not done yet, though.
Is that a building a statement of mine? Oh, no. There you go. The building is that one on the left. There's bound to be a way to climb up it. Maybe? Maybe? But it is so high up. Yeah, there's no... Like, I see it, but... Oh, this is just the ledge I was on.
We're not done here. We'll have to continue.
The other hand, MP1 remastered. It is... Oh, it's a very nice looking game. It is very nice looking, but, yeah, the only thing I hate... I really do wish the power beam didn't double shoot when you tap the button. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. Only thing. But yeah, otherwise... Great remaster. I did like it. I'm gonna take a crack at the zipline, just jumping for it, because you know how this game likes snapping onto things sometimes. Also, I apologize to anyone watching the YouTube VOD, and it's like, you saw this like 15 minutes ago, and you're like, oh my gosh, you could have just actually reached the zipline from there, and I'm like, oh. 2 times I did that. But you have to go across a bridge. Like, there's a bridge that you need to go to in order to get there. So I don't know, but yeah. Were there any other big ones in the Well, the thing is that the objective is even more left. Like once I actually got the drop and I picked it up with like 1 second left, did you notice how I had to turn around? Oh my gosh. Like, I know I can face the wall a bit more in order to invoke the wall run, but it is still kind of Like, oh.
Dogan plans to show a high caste exec with Everdine the error of his corrupt ways.
Also, now that I'm reading this dialogue a bit more, they literally called the company High Caste. Subtle, guys, real subtle. I'm throwing for content. That's right. I did like 4 story missions. Was it 4? Oh, only 3 actually. Oh boy. I did 3 story missions to start the stream. I crashed the whole computer just for the content. See, the best part about that is that actually means I have another 5 minutes of VOD time to make up for, apparently. This was meant to be my attempt of getting the streams back to 2 hours, and here I am never committing to it.
Good. We're talking to the individual in question now.
But yeah, no, the Nintendo Direct was actually pretty alright. I kind of liked it. I like how there is a new Katamari game. It's a proper new Katamari game. It just sort of... I mean, it's not a Switch 2 exclusive, it is coming to all platforms, but it is nice that that's there. There were, I think in the trailer, there were like 69 cousins, and I was like, funny number. But, I don't know. New levels, new stuff. Hopefully it's not just another straight kind of rehash, remaster of existing content with a little bit more, making a bit of an odd kind of thing. You know, that's how all the other remakes were. The trademark was acquired. Is it not Bandai Namco? Or is it Bandai Namco just renewing it and then going for the good stuff? But it is good, and it's interesting as well because I like the first 2 games are such like critical successes commercially. Okay, so for reference, we're going left. I'm just gonna have a swat at that zip line. We're just gonna go for it. It went red. I'm quitting this one, man. I've tried it. I've tried it so much. I'm running past so many things. EA playtester, get your stuff together because look, like the amount of times I've been trying this. What is it pointing at? Is it just arbitrarily pointing there as well? We're going here. We're going for the grid node. Must have been claimed like a year ago. I mean, the nice thing is that working titles always exist for a very long time as well. I like how I'm running fast now because I'm just used to this. Like, I know where I'm going in this direction.
Go live in the Greylands or something.
And Nomad's just talking to me for no reason. Yeah. Any other ones? You had the double Square Enix whammy at the end. You had The Adventures of Elliot, which spurred on a Pro Jared video out of nowhere. Pro Jared, I watch his stuff still, and that one looks pretty alright. The trailer and the Pro Jared video basically gave me 2 impressions that I would critique on. One is that the combat looks a bit bland. Like, they're like, oh, you got 7 different types of weapons, but I'm like, the weapon just looks like it swings forward, or sorry, you know, you slash forward and you power attack forward, and maybe other weapons are sort of like that. He said, yeah, he said it's more like a Zelda. It might have like a leveling up mechanic in it, but it's a Zelda. Because there's also like there's puzzles and, you know, I guess, yeah, he said it didn't give him Secret of Mana kind of concepts.
Hey, I'm over here.
Not a mana.
I wanted wanted to send something special to my friend. I thought you might help. The package contains a little thing I made.
Please don't make me turn around. You are making me turn around for this.
Myself.
I'm gonna yeet it in that direction.
Remember me by. It's kind of fragile.
Here I am. I'm playtesting what happens when you pick up a mission and then immediately discard it. So the best part is that I am going in this direction of the Oh, that's such a shame that the like that mission was literally going where I needed to go, but hi. Okay. Octopath Zero also looks good. It does look good. Although it is also Octopath, and I played a tad of the first game, and I do need to probably just actually finish it. I do own it on the Switch. Digitally, though, which is a bit unfortunate. It's one of the only digital-only games I have. There's just so few copies in Australia. But I hear Octopath 2 is really, really good. Like, they're like, the first game is fine. So, yeah, this is what I mean. She just does not want to jump towards that. So, let's die. But it is red. It's lit up. And it does look like you can come from some direction. So, hold on. Just mentally so I know what I'm up for. Like, you have to come from over here. There's no... Like, this is the only bridge anywhere around here. And the, look up a video? Maybe. I mean, I'm so far away from the mission start now that there's no point really, like, locking it in there. Yeah, this is where when you were saying go right, I'm like, look at this going... Nah, not that way. And then on top of that, the waypoint, the big point of interest is like there, next to the tower. So then, I don't know, like you can go down here, and then it's kind of awkward because if you drop all the way, you die. But if you bounce on the duct, you're good. But then you're kind of down here. You might be able to jump onto that duct, but it's kind of it's very weird. I just need to go up there. Am I actually about to get apprehended? I just want to run on some rooftops, dang it. Yeah. Any other ones? Oh, and also just for note, literally, like, everything's coming to PC, and Octopath Zero is coming to both the Switch 1 and the PlayStation 4. I'm amazed that the PlayStation 4 continues to get love. Keep it up, because there is no reason to drop support for the PS4. There's rumors as well, people talking about, like, a PlayStation 6. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? I think I gotta come from there. Whoops. Yeah, there is a PlayStation 6 rumor, and granted, you know, like, hey, if you're gonna consider a new console, it's fine to start considering it now. Probably because sales-wise, it's fine, but yeah, like, function-wise, yeah, there is no reason to get a PS5 other than it plays games even better than a PS4 Pro does compared to a PS4, and there's a PS5 Pro, which is one step beyond that, and certainly some people will be saying that the PS6 will be a fairly decent improvement over the PS5 Pro. The rumors are kidding themselves, by the way, when they say they are going to target the $500 US price point. Because, one, Nintendo's increased the price of the Switch 1, I believe, because of US sanctions. We're back in the blue rooms. We're back in the blue rooms. But yeah, also, like, yeah, the PS5 has had 2 price increases. It is the Astrobot machine, that is true. Are any of the VR games exclusive? Maybe. Gosh, it's such a way up, isn't it? Just how many floors am I going up, I tell you. Ooh. Hold on, we gotta stand on top of this one. Again, playtesters, just note that I keep doing that all the time because it works. Oh. Don't know what's happening there. It's about 15. Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. And at the end of the day, oh, there's more of these as well. Where am I? Oh. Hold on. Whee! There we go. Oh, maybe I gotta stand on it. Do we climb or do we just jump? I'll just jump. Nah, I mean, it really depends. And ultimately, like, I still don't have a Switch 2. I'm probably gonna bite the bullet. Oh my gosh, my sitting on the chair funny. I'm probably gonna bite the bullet soon because I really did want to play Donkey Kong. And I know some people are gonna go, oh, Nintendo fanboy. 1, I've had the Munchlax in the profile pic for ages. And 2, yeah, I know. I know some people, they're very, very much like, you know, a little bit for shame if you do indeed buy an, particularly Nintendo. They've mentioned that recently. I think the thing is that, like, why do you need to buy an Xbox? And why do you need to buy a PlayStation? Because, like, how many exclusives are there really, I guess? But I think that also, you know, get the games that you want to play. And, don't feel pressured to buy anything. You know, no FOMO. There's gonna be tons of copies of games out there for ages. But yeah, no, I just want to play Donkey Kong sooner. Astro Bot, Death Stranding 2, yeah. We all know what's gonna happen to Death Stranding 2 though, but in the same way that, despite me saying, oh, you know, I do want to get a Switch 2, I'm also like, I kind of only want to get first parties on the Switch 2. Like, Octopath, I would be like, oh, I'll just get it on the, Curious thing to land on. It hasn't quite happened yet. That is true. That is true. But yeah, like, they know exactly. Like, I'm looking at the Switch 2 going, I will get 5 Nintendo games for that thing already. And I will enjoy my other Nintendo games at a better quality that I, you know, I guess I previously had somewhat. That's kind of annoying that, like, if you swing there... And it's, for reference, the reason why I'm swinging is because it's the same as the jump button. She literally just carries the jump. Although, there is no jump height. You just tap it, she jumps the same. Ghost of Yote... Yeah, Ghost of Yote's coming out soon. A couple of months, isn't it? There you go, climb on top. Continue climbing on top. Oh, really? Are we doing this? We're doing this? Okay, October. Yeah, that's coming up. 2 months. 2025 is nearly done. Oh yeah, that one. But do people care about that one? Oh, it's so bright. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh. Oh my gosh. Guys, kill it with the blue. You can barely tell. Oh my gosh. Dude, imagine if like you're on your way home from work and you're like, I'm gonna take the slide, except this isn't a slide, this is just a very big staircase. Beep. I have now converted your building to be used for illicit purposes. As the demon souls. True. There's that. This is a very high rooftop I am on. Yes, I know that hacking grid nodes does this. How do you... Oh, zipline. I know that hacking grid nodes does this. Good thing there's no more grid nodes around. Like, this one is like fast travel available. Fast travel available. I've got all the other grid nodes. Did they just expect me to do this one first? Okay. There's that. Main story is right here as well. Is that main story? Oh, okay. That's the fast travel, and let's continue some story. I did see one bit where apparently you can miss out on 100% because you did like the story missions too fast. And I'm like, I don't care, but also, Hi there. How you doing?
What's the beat?
I think one of your runner friends is lost.
What? Who? How do you know she's my
Too
friend?
many questions. I don't know her name. Maybe you don't know her. She was expanding my Metagrid access like you did, but we lost contact.
Give me the location. I'll go look.
I'll send it. I'm sorry, Faith.
No, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault that you snoop in on everyone's privacy. Oh! Zelda logic's that one. Yeah. Any other ones announced in the direct? What was the one campfire game that they showed immediately after FIFA or EA Football Club?
The Metagrid really is worth tapping into. Should do the things the families talk about. A lot of them are worried about reflection, and there are those who think Kruger is pushing it too hard.
I mean, reflection isn't a very good practice. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter Story 3. Yeah, that was what they opened with.
I'm there. And so is Kruger's side.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely happy for that. I need to play them. I need to get them on PC as well. Yeah, chilling by the fire, that's it. It was such a meme. And it's very expensive as well for what it is. It's actually like $20 US. It's a weirdly expensive game, so hopefully there's like content in it. It's just interesting that Nintendo will be glad to put that game alongside FIFA in the showcase. I keep saying FIFA. Good thing I got this thing. It helped me disrupt him. Now he can't punch. Ouch. Still ouch. There you go. Good thing these guys with guns waited. Where's the... You good?
I'm gonna break me a few bones.
Ah!
You should go tell your friend that she's safe.
Pushing people off rooftops never gets old. Oh, they had the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake? Ah, Square Enix just pumping them out. Isn't that weird they didn't talk about it in the West? Because, it's very odd to me as well, given how well Dragon Quest 9 did. Like, Dragon Quest 9 is one of the best-selling DS games. I'm pretty sure it's like top 15 or something. I'm pretty sure Dragon Quest 11 got a lot of love from Nintendo to sort of like hype it up a bit. Oh, for the Switch version, that is, because they didn't release it on the Switch at first. I know it's been radio silence on Dragon Quest XII, but I can very assure that the 3 remake was decently popular on the Switch. So like, yeah, why is it kind of quiet on this front? I don't know. This seems like a path to run down on. Hi. Oh. I hope that's a pole that I can swing around. Oh, it is. Hi there. Hello. Oh, hold on. I can't crawl. Hello. New Nippon Ichi. Ooh.
You're safe. Krugersek left.
You're Faith, aren't you? Did plastic send you?
I'm not a runner. I'm just a person in a beanie.
Done for.
No worries. See you around.
Gripping dialogue right there. Oh, she had a ladder the whole time. She had a ladder the whole... What? Oh. Yeah, she had a ladder the whole time. Well, that's on me. I really need to... just increase damage against these people, I tell ya. There you go. Because I mean, it's the only thing left, so... let's do a story mission. This feels like a story mission, does it not? Okay, we just need to go... that away. Whee! Hi there. It's worth a try. Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff that they got announced, and I'm actually kind of glad as well. Like, just a random Nintendo partner showcase, but I'm kind of glad that the various companies care enough about it to announce games during it. Like, even if they're not like Switch 2 exclusive, most of these games are not Switch exclusives at all. But it is very nice to see companies be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna announce, you know, like a big Katamari game, something that a lot of fans really want. Like, very nice of them to do that, and same with Monster Hunter and...
Rumor has it you're with Black November now. Guess you didn't have much of a choice.
Black November? It's August.
Did you guys really kidnap Isabel Kruger? Kruger's own daughter? Ballsy move. I'm surprised Rebecca let her live.
I will say, No Man might be the one. HoloLive Hanafuda game. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this. This was a thing last... oh, that one's already on Steam. Wait, no. Is it? Yeah. Isn't that one? I don't know the VTuber, unfortunately. But I remember seeing the HoloLive Picross game actually by Jupiter as well, which is amazing. Also, hi, I'm just gonna leave because stop resisting. Oh, I guess I do gotta go up this way. Okay. Oh, who put a turret in here?
They might have beefed up security some around the antennas, just so you know.
I guess this doesn't count as a safe house anymore. Yeah, what am I doing in the safe house itself? Like, they want me to go out there, and I keep... I keep picking up emblems. Oh, yeah, we're just going back out here again. Good thing these turrets have a massive control panel next to them. Oh, hold on. Alright, excuse me, fellas. I gotta activate your control panel. Beep boop. There you go. Yeah, no, I didn't mention this last week, but okay, yeah, I get it. All right, I didn't mention this last week, but speaking of not HoloLive, but another VTuber org. Which one's this one? Vshojo, that was the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the what a situation. What a fallout. Like, it blows. Oh, very dead, just like me right now. But very dead. I have never seen a company like procedurally shoot itself, and they're not. Oh, hi. Ow. I've never seen a company, like, shoot itself so hard in the foot, because it's like, it doesn't make any sense. And it's weird as well, because there's probably a lot of the talents, like, simultaneously figured this out. Probably a bunch of them were probably talking to each other on, you know, like, what's the going on, and, hey, if you're not paying people... Ooh, that actually looked like it hurt. If you're not paying people, go for about Mount 10. Ah, that is a fun fact. But yeah, so for reference, Vshojo, it's a VTuber org. I believe Iron Mouse a founder and embezzling charity money too? Yeah. I'm not too sure if Iron Mouse was a founder. I don't know the full history of the org, and there's probably people out there who know way more about VTubers. But the TLDR is that Vshojo sort of got caught. Well, not caught. People thought stuff was happening because, like, you know, the VTuber graduation being a regular occurrence is something a lot of people, like, you know, get a bit exhausted over. We'll just say. Wow! Wow! Dancing around me. You took out your buddy. Okay. I thought you could dodge these. Never mind. Ow. There you go. But yeah, they so what was the order of things? I'm pretty sure it all collapsed the moment Iron Mouse basically announced that she was leaving. Iron Mouse, for the people looking back on this in like 20 years time, wondering who the heck is an Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is one of the biggest English-speaking VTubers out there. She was topping Twitch, like, subscriber counts. Not absolute subscriber counts, but, like, gain subscriber counts during a subathon event a while ago. And she's very continually leading, like, most watched female streamers kind of thing. Also, hi, this is a very obnoxious... was that an enemy placement or a turret? I wasn't looking, I was too busy climbing the wall next to it. Oh, it's just an enemy. Oh, it really does look painful when they fall over like that. I'm just gonna leave her, I guess. Anyway, so she made a video. She's leaving Vshojo, and other people have left Vshojo in the past, and we've even had like ones like Gura, not Vshojo, but from HoloLive, basically saying disagreement with management was sort of the main driving factor to leave. And whatever, you know, reasons that is, somewhat we'll never truly know. But Vshojo, everyone's gone super public about stuff. So, so from Iron Mouse's side, she basically said that she wasn't getting paid what she... And then everyone left, yes. She said that she wasn't getting paid what she was meant to be owed. And then on top of that, she had also raised lots of money for the Immunodeficiency Foundation, who, and she really cares about this. They've gone public because... So is it like the whole company... But the company, like, exists, right? They didn't, like, file for bankruptcy or anything. I guess, yeah, NDAs are null, but, like, well, especially, like, if you're quitting, you believe that.
I have some information for you free of charge.
I have some information for you. Well, where's the next mission? It's like they're leading me all the way back here. They're very dead. Well, that is tremendous that happened.
I can't confirm it. And if he is
I can't confirm or deny it.
probably send him to the Greylands. But I'm sure an industrious young woman such as yourself will have
This is like an old train tunnel.
his whereabouts.
But yeah, Iron Mouse herself actually suffers from the immunodeficiency kinds of conditions, and so she really wants to support that charity. And her last subathon did raise $500 million for the org, and none of that money reached them at all. And she knew, and she's calling it out, and also the fact that she also isn't getting paid, and she's just like, yeah, oh, exactly. That, like, $500,000 is a very bizarre amount of money to somehow lose. Like, and especially for charities. First of all, to people who donate to things, if you're donating to an org, like, hopefully it reaches the intended destination. But, like, say, for example, Games Done Quick. Remember, you are giving your money to Games Done Quick. And if you're okay with that, then cool. If you're giving your money to Games Done Quick expecting them to deliver the money to the charity, well, most likely they will, but just remember, you could also just donate to the charity directly. So, just know that. If you are donating because of a thing, or you're donating because of something else, I guess for a subathon, it's like, well, you're subscribing to Iron Mouse with the extra intention that you're donating to charity. And this is not to downplay what happened. I'm just sort of dancing around while I say this point because I know the story is going to pick up a bit. This is not to downplay what happened. I would definitely say people should urge caution because various companies keep doing this, and it's kind of annoying. Like, I'm pretty certain... what's the one? Gerard the Completionist. That one was also a hotbed, if you remember that one. Donating to his... big charity events and then proceeding to not have the money go to charity. I think he might have, by now, maybe donated the net amount, but it is still kind of like a why did this not happen? Yeah.
You again. Disappointed? I don't care either way.
Aroused. Wait.
My father will have this place razed to the ground. Anything for his dutiful daughter, right? I'm sure you'll make a fine exec someday.
Ooh, nice capitalization on that one.
What do you want? My friends. I know they're not all dead. Well, they might as well be. You'll never see them again. Where are they? Why didn't you ask my father? I knew he's eager to speak to you. I'm sure he is, but I'm asking you. If the information holds up,
I'll
get you out of here. I don't know where they are. And the records can only be accessed through the KrugerSec mainframe. Good luck with that. Luck's my thing.
I'm so glad that they killed and or captured people and casually...
Break into KSEC HQ? I need access to the mainframe.
KSEC HQ? You mean the dogs?
The dogs!
Then let's do it.
Got that dog in him.
Faith, you there? Where are you?
I got news about Noah.
Dashes, billboard hacks. That's what I mean. The map is constantly populating itself with everything anyways. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the map keeps updating with all the, like, the extra missions and stuff like that, so... I don't know why you wouldn't do the quests. I like how I have the increased damage against these guys and they still take forever.
What? How? When?
I'm checking the info now.
Great. Keep me posted.
But yeah, the other one that also jumped out at me was Caisson. I could just fast travel here, by the way. I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to run this, guys. Oh, never mind. I do need to run it. I can go here. I can go most of the way. Hey, we've done it. I've now reached that point where I'm just fast traveling everywhere instead of actually doing the stuff on foot. Wow, it's dark. Wow, it's red.
While I look for a way inside Kruger HQ.
Ooh, did you like that double grab? Yeah, Kason quit live on stream. That one was... And honestly, I cannot describe it any better than watch it yourself and watch this completely unfold. Because she knew. She's like, again, like, where is the money? You know, like, she hadn't been paid since, October or something. It's like a really, really long time that she hadn't been paid. And I'm like, bro, if I... Like, if my company missed, like, one payslip, I'd be, like, hounding them. If they miss 3, I'm out. I think if I miss 2, if they miss 2, like, the contract doesn't even hold because literally, like... Oh, yeah, it's a very odd situation as well. And given that, like the Japanese CEO was, like, saying the quiet parts out loud. Like, he wasn't even, like, pretending that, like, oh, it will eventually come, or even saying, like, a reason that, like, would make people... Whoop. He didn't even say a reason that would make people think that, oh, you know, like, they're getting around to it. This is such a weird angle here. Oh, I can just climb this. The whole point of this game is just to make me do screaming noises. Yeah, there is a pit there. There you go. It's a weird kind of ledge there. Where are we going? We're going this way. I got too distracted by glowy things. Kason was in Hololive. Oh my gosh. So she went from Hololive to Vshojo. Is she going to Niji Sanji next? Nah, I mean, honestly, like, if you're a VTuber, I'd probably say the play, you know, if you're not already in an org and the org isn't doing what, you know, they should for you, is to probably wing it indie. I guess that you probably want to be in an org. Yeah, Niji Sanji's got its own stuff as well. And it's like, there's something weird going on. Hololive, somewhat, how would I put it? Hololive has a modicum of stuff happens with Hololive at the very least. Like, I don't think you can get deals at baseball games on your own. You might be able to, but... Hold on, this is going to be a crazy jump. There we go. Oh, I want that icon, and it's just like, there. What am I grabbing here? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody is safe. Well, no. Exactly. Unless you're independent, in which case, you answer to yourself. Never mind. Taking another crack at this. Is this even the way you're meant to go up here? Because I just see that open... Yeah, I see that. I'm like... I think you're meant to constantly swat up and down. Or I could just jump right here. Hey, there we go. We got there. We're good. Yeah, oh, it blows my mind that, like, this keeps happening. Like, it's not the first time. It's probably not the last. Will we have a phase connect out? I don't know any other orgs. There's probably a couple out there. Oh. We've got the fly camera. Oh, the Zed fighting! Come on. Oh, we're in the purple land now. I don't remember the flyover cam happening in the previous area. Oh no, the screen space reflections are going to go haywire in this area. Purple. Purple. That's the one. Even the water is purple. Yeah, don't ask what they put in it. You live in the blue district, so you must wear blue. It's weird as well, because like I'm on all these rooftops and then suddenly I feel so much closer to the ground. But not quite. I do appreciate that there are reflections. Also, oh my goodness, actual reflections, not even screen space. I mean, it could just be a transparent texture and then it's just literally rendering twice. Also, what was that? Population 15,000? One of these had a big population. There you go, the city of glass. 14 million people. Half the population of Australia chilling in that one building. I guess we're still on rooftops. Collect 140 grid leaks. Man! Ah, I got it. Yeah, I got it with my toes. We're good. Ah! Every time. Every time. Let's try and get this one story mission out of the way. And we'll call it a stream. No, this is 100% where I need to... Or I could just go inside. Ooh, there we go. Is this a 5G tower for later? I think it is. But you have to do it for later. They haven't installed it yet. Still running 4G here. That's such an ugly tower. It's not even as tall as the building. Why don't you put it on top of the building? Bunch of people are going to see that outside their window. $10 million. Oh, I should have been running for that one. $10 million apartment. Yeah, exactly. I am still sad about property prices. Woo. It is nice and comfy though, these environments. Like, I am glad, because I was saying to myself before the stream, man, you know, I'm getting tired of rooftops. And I appreciate that, even though it is still rooftops, I've paid a bit more attention to the aesthetic differences between all these places, and particularly what they're going for. And it's nice to have an underground section, a bayside section. Are we on the bay? Or a lake, at least. There it is, it's down there. Taking some sights. Watch some Zed fighting. Oh, like that sign that just disappears the moment I'm standing on this. You see that? Or the... Yeah. Stuff? No stuff. Stuff? No stuff. Stuff? No stuff. Very odd. Look at how they put this here. Okay, now we turn around. You ever walk on ground level? You started on ground level. And technically, this development zone, this was ground level, I guess. But it was a very, very, like, narrow area for, you know, the mission start, basically. And it's not actually a place to explore. I'm so glad these balconies have tight ropes everywhere, you know? So glad they're installing tight ropes.
Plastic. I'm at the waypoint.
Her name is really Plastic. I just want to remind you about that.
That's it. There was already a VTOL patrolling near you. I'm having them respond to a policy breach. Make sure you get on it. Somehow.
Yeah, so what is there excited to get toward, is there something to get excited about for August? Drag X Drive is coming out in a couple of weeks. We didn't have a Drag X Drive Direct, but we did have the Drag X Drive 8-minute showcase, and I'm like, yeah, I want to get this game. Am I just landing here? Listen, I tried rolling. I could just tightrope this.
They're going to the wrong coordinates, idiots. Go after it, Faith.
But then what do you do when you're over here? Oh, you could just glitch into the wall. Oh. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, that's happened quite a bunch of times. Walking on somewhere they don't really intend for you to walk on, or something. Oh, you checkpointed here as well! You crazy lads. You can't checkpoint in a spot where I can push the camera into the wall. There's nothing I can do up here as well. Like, it's actually a worthless tightrope. I've really just gotta, like, make my way downstairs. That's disappointing, man. Come on. Yeah, how do I go downstairs? I can go upstairs. Eh. Orange. It is the orange room. Yeah, I think every time I feel like, oh, you know, you're starting to get into a bit of the zen, something weird about the level design, like, kicks in, and you're like, oh. Or it's the screen space reflections. Every time I just notice it and I go, oh. Like the fact I had to walk all the way around just to... Oh, oh. Just the fact that I had to walk all the way around in order to just descend out of that one spot. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit temperamental wall running. Like, it works 95% of the time. Maybe... yeah. Listen, it's not weird to be on these rooftops. It's just weird to be wearing red. Although they probably know who she is.
Stay on the VTOL. They should be stopping somewhere ahead to check on the building.
I keep stopping to pull computer chips out of the walls. Hold on, there's more chips here. This grappling hook mechanic is alright, but I do wish it was a bit, like, not bounce at left button. I really wish it was the A button, because the A button gets used for the other grappling hook. And it feels like you should have the choice to use the grappling hook or anything else. It better be important. This is my top secret private connection. Let's talk later, first name. This is the worst, like, secret communications in the world, I tell ya.
That stupid pilot can't navigate at all. I got them to stop. Use the mag before they leave.
Oh, hiding under the table. Hi. Whee. You know, Faith, I'm thinking this is a bit... Oh, yeah.
I feel a bit exposed here, plastic.
Don't worry. You're shielded by their interference field.
They shield themselves.
You know, with their eyes?
Oh, well, they probably won't.
Pardon me, misses the QuickTime events.
At the landing pad, of course. Then make your way through the maintenance tunnels to the big dock where their service stacks are.
Like, there's another 36 grid leak. There's probably... I don't know how many grid leaks there are in the game, but it almost feels like the freaking... finding Koroks everywhere. You know? Give me a golden pile of poop at the end.
I can't let go here. No, don't kill yourself. That would be stupid. I mean, get off when they pass by the building.
Like now? I don't get a choice, but you know what I mean.
Please, get off now.
Okay, I'm at the top of the pump. Nothing broken. think.
Sorry about that. My override didn't work. You have to make your way over to the big dog.
Why does she keep referring to the dog? Is that the name of the building or the... Oh. There you go, I'm chilling over here. Well, let's not step in the fan. Or maybe I do need to step in the fan. Nope. I got sliced in the... Kruger Corp is the dog. Maybe. I was expecting like a dog pun or something and they keep calling it the dog. Okay. Note to self. Fans do indeed do Julian fries. And, I don't see any clear way down from here. Other than breaking my legs. That seems to work all the time. The arrow is directly underneath here. Oh. I thought I heard something just kick in then. I was like, oh. These are exposed. Which gives me the, But I can't see further down. So there's no way, right? I mean, if we're following the line here, then really it was because I wasn't looking. You meant to go down from the... Ah, the front door! Ah, dang it. She climbs through a lot of vents in this game, though, doesn't she? Oh, I'm hearing it. Yeah, it's up there. Alright, but how? How do we get up there? Well, it might help to just get up here and then do a Yui, wouldn't it? Or just climb on the pipes. Am I really getting anything out of collecting all these things? Not really. Do I have any intention to collect all of them? Probably not. It's the thrill of collecting, that's what I'm in for. We are now in the orange level. Okay. Come on. Come on. I was right next to that wall. Right next to the pole. You could have grabbed it. But no, you didn't. She really didn't want to grab that one that time. Oh. I saw the indicator. I wasn't too sure where we were going for. From there. Are we doing this again? We're swinging? Ah! To learn about how Faith ended up in juvie. Thanks. Ooh. Okay, I'm pretty sure I bounced off the pole on that one. I wonder if it's a sprint thing. Nope. That was just very temperamental just then. Okay. So now I'm over here. There's another pole here. We slide down. And then we go... Where do I jump to? It sort of feels like I need to go in that direction, but no way is that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, did you go... I swear as well, like, you'll tap the left button, and then sometimes she'll just swing forward. Am I holding it on for too much time? Maybe, but it feels a bit odd to me. I'm blaming the controls again. I'm DSPing it up. At the end of the day, you know, like the punishment is not too high, so it's just like, you know, whatever. So I grabbed that. And then... Oh, it just goes down. It go down. Okay. And then we do another jump. Ah. Yeah, I didn't think that far. Thinking is not my strong suit, I'll tell you that. We back at the top again? No, we're not. Okay. So, yes, okay. We're going up or down? Eventually down, but I think up is actually the... No, it's not up. Okay, no, it's still not up. We're going down. We're going down. But it only goes down so far. Where are we going down? This goes down, or is that all we needed to do? Just jump that way. Okay. It's an interesting descent section here, I'll tell you.
I do. And it would be
Secretly, platformers were just this the whole time. No closed captions for those people.
I'm at the bottom of the elevator shaft. What next?
You're on the 75th floor, ma'am.
Yeah, you're close to the umbilical.
Look at this. 120, 360 mil radiators. Oh. I mean, given that the fence doesn't exist here, this highly implies to me that you're doing a reversey, but it's a bit too wide for that, so... I don't suppose you just jump it from up here. Whoop. Ah, the sneeze is coming. No! No, no, no! Ah, there it is. Well, I guess we'll just do it that way. Yeah, okay.
This better be worth it.
You're the first ever to break into the dogs. You'll be a legend if you survive.
You remember this part from Half-Life 2? You get the crossbow around here? Okay, I see that, and I know I'm about to run into a pane of glass on the way. Oh. You'll be a legend if you break into here, but bro, who spray tagged that? Oh, that's not how you get here. Oh. That's disappointing. Okay, mental note. If I see some way to get over there, I will definitely attempt. Yeah, like it feels like you just get over on that side and then you make a Yui. Oh, ow. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like it's a really long... That's a really long... Wow. Really? No way. Seriously. The... Hold on. Whoops, turn it on. But like... Hold on, like, I'm gonna take a crack at this. Oh! It's a bit of a jump and a half, isn't it? But you see what I mean, where it's like you go off this fence and then you're on the wall for long enough that you can get all the way to the other platform over there? Like, hold on, at least they're nice enough to have a checkpoint here. Oh, snap, that was a very low jump, but maybe? That's a maybe on that one. Oh, we got there. We got there. Wow, that seems way much further than it should be. Oh, and then we just do this anyways. And I definitely fell through the wall just then. It's such a weird feeling falling in this game because it's just like Blur City right there. Floor 76. Oh, we'll just take the lift.
What happened to your family?
They're in the Greylands. Why?
How come you're not with them?
I can't stand my sister. She's an idiot. Do you have a sister?
No.
They gave her the Tiny Tina writing, didn't they? If she's voiced by the same person, I swear, by the way.
You're at the main service stack. That's the heart of Kruger Sec in glass. I wish I could be there.
Looks like any other building, except it's orange. Ah, you see, I can... Is that her, or that just... Hey! Hey, come on, game. Come on. I'm a bit at shock of that one.
Once you get through the scan system, you're at the main server stack.
Oops. Okay. That one's on me. The roll moves you forward, and turning makes you move that way.
Once you get through the scan system, you're at the main server stack. That's the heart of
Does that start back up? Oh, okay, so I just literally jumped at just the wrong time.
You should connect to one of the priority switches. Then I can take it from there.
Oh yeah, you know, just, you know. Let me just find the main primary switch in here. Wherever it is. Wherever it is, I don't know. See, now we entered the blue room. Okay, so if I'm following the cable... Hold on. This is a very impractical way to wire your, like, appliance, by the way. Don't wire it like this.
Yeah, well, it wasn't designed with humans in mind. Pure machines.
It's not pure machine space, because it's...
I bet it's
Oh,
beautiful.
it's kind of soul. But it's like, why is there so many flat platforms everywhere? Why is this cable just dangling all over the place?
Also, you should note that when you connect me, we will be noticed. I can delay the security routine a little, but it's impossible to avoid detection completely.
Are we going up or down? We're going down. At least we got this little hint wire to make runner's vision even more worthless.
No, sorry. Forget I asked. I'm sure you are very busy since you're not saying anything. Kuma says hi, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't like you, and he doesn't like anyone.
She keeps talking.
With his emotional response algorithm, but I can't find the error.
You remember that one Vinesource Vinny clip where he was playing what was the one recent indie blow your mind game? Superliminal, is that it?
Be ready to get out fast.
Always am.
It was about a year old. And he just like immediately hears the dialogue, pauses the game, turns the dialogue down.
There. Got it. And there. We're noticed. Get out.
Wait, one more thing. Grab anything you can find about Isabel Kruger.
Searching. And there. Done. Now get out. I'll start the decryption.
I mean, there's a lot of people who play games like that, myself included. Whoa! Her reflection seems very odd, especially when it's dashing back. Look at that. She's like skating in the air. I appreciate they went for the reflection there, but still. Oh, we got a nice little slidey path out. Very nice. Oops. Are we gonna have to do some combat? Oh, nope. Every door is closed. Good thing there's a vent hole here just to find a rat. Scruffy! He'll grow big and strong once you shoot targets a certain way. Always remember the rat. We're rat gaming hours right now.
I'm at the lobby.
No, the train is just leaving.
Hold on. Get off the balcony. Go off the balcony. Oh, oh. There you go. Oh, there he goes. How about you? Yeah. Hi there. He can't figure me out. He's up there. This seems like a calm place to wait for the train. Ow! Maybe it's not. Okay. Your mates are running into you. Okay, well. We're gonna have to do what I do best. Combat at the end of a stream. Alright. Oh! So they said, like, light attacks boost your health again? Well, not like that. Come on. This keeps pushing him back as well, which is incredible. There you go. Now he can go off the balcony. Now he can go off the balcony. There he goes. It's so silly how if they like even attempt to make contact, it's like, yep, nope, serious injury right there. Ooh. Okay, this is not the place to be fighting this guy. Hold on. Ow, my neck. Ow, my other neck. Okay, that's just frustrating when it's like you're fighting dudes, you're getting yourself beat up, and then like the guy who's doing pot shots with the gun at the back. I know I ran kind of past him, but still.
I'm at the lobby.
No, the train is just leaving. You'll have to wait for the next one.
That's okay, we'll be doing combat for another 3 hours. This is run. Ow. Seriously, those melee attacks take off a whole chunk of health. Ooh, premature. There we go. More combat goodness. Whoop. Give him the spin. Oh. You see right there? I just got shotgunned. Right then and there. I think I have to run to... Oh, hi there. Like if I run, I'm building up that bar. I'm not too sure if that increases my health or not. I still haven't figured this out. We're just doing laps right now, so... Ooh. Come on, take it.
Hey, the next train should have arrived. Get on it, and I'll make sure it gets out of there.
Oh, okay, so see ya. I'm leaving. Oh, you can't get out that way. All you had to do was do it. Oh, okay, I was like, why do they want me to do this jump? There we go. Ah, the full motion video caught me. We're good. We made it.
Faith, there's a utility access way up ahead. I'll slow the train down so you can get off.
So glad that this master hacker can take control of, well, I guess it's private transport at this point.
I might have a way to find out.
Okay, I'll check up on Isabel Kruger next.
Thanks, Plastic. Talk soon.
There we go. There is no Prisoner X. Oh yeah, they don't have their music on Spotify anymore. No Kingas on Spotify. Because, same with, was it Vshojo and, there's another band. because the CEO of Spotify, privately, is investing in yes, 3-hour stream, yes. The CEO of Spotify privately is investing in military weapons tech. So that's fun. We'll probably... Oh, there you go. Look at that. More objectives. The View. Oh, that show got cancelled, didn't it? Well, I think we'll call it there. What's the progress? I'm still... I guess I could just keep making more stamina. Might as well. The map with the player profile says I'm 73% through the story, so I don't know, we could actually finish next week. And then, yeah. Can't believe I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. There's so many like secondary objectives, so I tell you, like look at that. Grid leaks, yeah, 324. It's a crazy amount. Grid nodes 3 out of 4, really? Wow. And then it's all opportunity missions, all that. So, alright, well, I think we've made some good progress. So, until then, thank you very much for watching the stream. If you enjoyed this or you didn't enjoy this, you can follow on Twitch, where hopefully my computer doesn't crash every time I try and close the game or alt-tab out of it. And if you did like it, you can follow anyway. So, that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. It's nice and chill vibes. It's actually a very nice game to talk over, even if... like, the characters are kind of obnoxious. We've still yet to find that one character. And yeah, you can subscribe on YouTube for VODs, including this VOD being all fixed up. And if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe anyways. There's old VODs as well. Maybe check out the Mirror's Edge 1 stream at some point as well. And yeah, thanks for being here, Fetty. And obviously, of course, follow me on the Fediverse, which, as I've ensured from the UK law, it won't be compromised. You will be able to follow that whenever. I don't know if your Fediverse network will be fine, but mine is, at the very least. So, anyways, stay safe, eat your greens, don't stay up too late, and other than that, stay fresh. Peace!